7 months of expanding weight. That doesn't sound quite right.
Hello, one and all. Welcome back to another thrilling episode of Dimension 20. Oh, wait. No, this is the other one. Hold on.
Yeah,
sorry.
Sorry.
Get in character. Expanse during the wishing well. Hi, gamers.
Who the hell is Dimension 20?
And why are there 20 of them?
Yeah, if it's so good, what happened to the other 19?
that one too.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get to work on the other ones. We've got one so far. I'll get to work on the other dimensions.
Yeah, we're only at Dimension like 3.
Yeah.
We will be traveling to all of them throughout this campaign. I hope y'all are ready.
Yep, every dimension.
Actually,
yeah, Hesper, you never told me that to be in this chair, I did have to sit in it and that I couldn't get up. You never told me that, and you didn't say that that's why it smells. Is this?
Did you think the hoses were decorative, Dolly?
I did think the hoses were decorative. I sort of like executive dysfunctioned their existence and forgot they were there.
Yeah,
but then, after like a couple days, someone got the hose and was like, "All right, here we go." I was just not prepared for it.
Yeah, no, I mean it helps though, right? It's like really nice after everything. Get a nice hosing.
I will say the first time I didn't like it, but by the second time the sweet cold water graced my body and the sticky chair, I was very grateful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that's I mean all the plastic on the walls too, really should have been a giveaway.
Oh my god, yeah. And like on the computer, like it's a plastic, like I'm looking through like a plastic filter at my computer screens.
Listen, being a live play GM is actually really complicated. There's a lot that goes into it.
It's a lot more than you think. Maybe at least more than I thought. So that, yeah, you're right, I think.
Listen, I'm always right. Speaking of being always right, let's talk about the people in my life who are the rightest, the most alwaysest, from right to left today. Oh, well, let's go from right to left today. You're right. Scottzilla, please say hi and tell us who you're playing today.
Hello, everybody. It's me, Scottzilla. I am playing Stribla, the pro wrestling sorceress catboy extraordinaire, and I will be looking out for my little friendos as we explore what this next maybe adversary? We don't know. We haven't spoken to her yet, but there's a lady. There's a new lady, and we're gonna go and talk to this new lady.
Big drop, new woman.
New woman just dropped.
Yeah.
Yo!
New woman just dropped.
New
Wake
woman.
up, babe. New woman.
No, we gotta go to like Nintendo New York new woman drop reaction video.
True. Everyone's like cheering and hooting and hollering, and it's just like
new
a
woman.
PNG of a woman, like a stock photo.
That's just VTubing. New woman dropped.
Literally, that's true. Actually,
New woman unboxing. Let's go.
I know how I'm gonna advertise my next new model now. I like new woman just dropped.
Speaking of new woman who dropped,
Scott.
that's Scott.
Me. Yeah, moving on.
Let's flutter over to Ryusei Shining Heart here. This is my boy, my wizard man. Please introduce yourself and tell us about who you're playing.
I am the most powerful wizard of all time, Ryusei of the Shining Heart. A dragon is what I am. Wizardry is what I do. I am a variety streamer with a love of retro titles and beloved classics from your childhood and mine. And I am returning today to be Neros! Hang on, I haven't gotten in character.
That's okay.
Yet.
We're talking about the new woman dropping was really distracting news. We just found
I'm
out.
distracted. I can't stop thinking about it.
It's really distracting. Like,
So distracting.
New woman.
It's new.
She goes like,
That's what she does! That's what she does! Oh my god! How did you know?
because it was me, Dolly. It was me, Dolly. It was me, Dolly. It was always me. I was the new woman who dropped Dolly.
You've got wings. How did you?
Anyways, that's Ryusei.
Anyways, Neros, the stalwart shield of Green Meadow, friendly beast of the north, will catch this woman as she falls.
True. True.
Oh, perfect Princess Carrie. Perfect Princess Carrie. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah,
oh,
it's
hi.
a perfect Princess
Hey,
Carrie.
Neros.
You're really good
Hey,
at that.
buddy. Hey.
You're all right with me, ma'am.
Yay. Yay.
Anywho, next down the list, printers. Can you please introduce yourself and your character, Lise?
Yeah, everybody
Lise,
ignore
Oh my
that.
God, Rena.
I hit the wrong button.
I mean,
this
it's
is a
Lise, but
train
also-
wreck.
Mm-hmm.
Hi everybody, I'm Printers, the Hodmedod Modmedod. I'm 3 feet of felt, fluff, and fury, and I play Rena, 3 feet of fluff, less felt, and
Gun.
pew pews. Yeah, and gun.
Yeah.
She shoots dudes. She has a little clay friend named Popo, and
Popo.
she is part druid, part shoot you.
That's when gunpowder was invented to the Celts and the Picts.
True. True.
And that brings us to new woman who also just dropped a beautiful princess by the name of $1.50 Slice. Dolly, I'm gonna settle in front of you while you talk so that I can upstage you.
Hi, I'm Dolly. I'm $1.50 Slice. I am pink. I'm an otter. I'm a live 2D artist. I rig all my own models. I'm a variety streamer as well. I'm currently obsessed with Vintage Story, and I can't stop. And I stream a lot. You can find me in a lot of places, and I'm also not playing one character. I'm playing like a billion characters today, because I am the Sword Mistress, or I guess as some of you might know, the GM for this campaign, which I'm very excited to continue today. But there's one last one who needs to be introduced. Hesper/Wayla, can you introduce yourselves?
Yes, I can.
Did you just give me a little smorch?
A little smorch? I would never give you a little smorch.
Give me a little smorch on the cheek.
What are you talking about? I wouldn't give you a little smorch, a little smonching. I would never.
And here I was hoping.
I would never.
Here I was with my fingers crossed. Hope
Not-
to die.
Not unless Ocean X says it's okay. Not unless Umi says it's
fair.
if she's in my chat. If she says it's okay, I'll give you a smorch. I am Happerqueps. Hello, everybody. You're on my channel. It's my channel. You're on my channel right now. Although all those other really cool people are here. My name is Hasper Lamina, Lightwing, Lucidius, Temporary, Alexandria, Mimi, Vivian, Wet, Choco, Hydro Puncher, everything better than expected. First try, perfect time, and 10 minutes later, Choco Coffee just wanted to be a cute Lilyhoof, but you can call me Hasper. I'm Hasper Lightwing. I am your companion fairy. Here to fill up your hearts and help you defeat the bosses in your life and lock on to slay your way to a brighter day. And today, I will be playing Little Wayla Sani, my little Tabbit girl. She's a conjurer, and she is a sweet bean, except when she starts killing. And when the killing begins, she won't stop.
It's true. That's true.
True.
I've got backstory
Insatiable.
spoilers, y'all. Just absolute
Yeah, no, like
slaughterhouse
the
of a
murder
rabbit.
is for real. The murder
Yeah.
in Wayla's backstory is like nuts.
Murder of crows? No.
Yeah.
Wayla the murderer. More like.
That's what a good segue. What a narrative through line there.
Itachi Uchiha levels of like,
Yeah.
I killed my entire clan seeking greater power.
Wayla, why did you
The
do it?
humming hall
To
is
test my
silent
abilities.
now.
Yeah. Murder of crows. Yeah, killing people.
This is an incredible start
I'm
to today.
fucking crying.
I am beyond thrilled and happy with the start of this session so far. So allow me to offer a small recap.
Stage energy. What's that?
Immaculate right now is what it is. We began our journey in the Treasure Hunters Guild of a city of Toma. And our party, Neros, Wayla, Strebla, and Rena, were all brought together by an archivist known as Clarine. Clarine wanted the party to investigate some strange dreams that were occurring in a rural, isolated village. Looking for something that might potentially be there called the Talon of the Abyss, an ancient artifact of unknown, untold power that has been lost for a very, very, very long time. You were told to recover it and bring it to her. And on investigating the village, you did find a house? It seems like a strange woman has been visiting the members of this village, and when you were close enough, you, the party, in dreams. The populace of Peach Creek was rather docile and kind of not present. But when you entered this house in this crater, you entered into a dungeon. Fought a skeleton lord. Everything seemed kind of off. Wayla even mentioned it feeling sort of like a game. Nothing about the dungeon felt inherently real. Exiting the dungeon after killing a poor skeleton lord who had absolutely done nothing wrong,
Nothing.
the party stepped out into a serene forest village. They slept and were interrogated by the woman in their dreams, but they met a mayor of a town called Mayor. He seemed to be slightly deteriorated in his mental state, having forgotten who he was or where he came from, or had concepts like time. He had slipped away quite a bit. The party did, however, from a well in the center of that town, find a key, which took them to a battlement, actively being battled. Shadowy forces stood outside the city. Sorry, hang on. Let that big dog hunt! Let that big dog hunt! I heard that can crack. What you slurping?
A delightful can of pixie.
That's wonderful. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
You entered out onto a battlement with one General Fieldheart, a bloodthirsty Tabbit in full plate armor with 2 axes, screamed at you to go hunt down the traitor Commander Olzafra, the treacherous woman that abandoned her post and wandered off into the town. He wanted you to kill her. Bring me her head, he said. But the party was more curious about the town itself, not immediately looking for their way to her. Wayla mentioned something about breaking the rules a little bit, trying not to follow the game. Despite that, as you wandered through one of the outer ringed parks that encircled the town, you found yourselves face to face with a woman, slightly aged, maybe in her 40s, tall, with a gaunt face and very well built proportions. She is a hulk of a woman standing at 6'4". She towers over the majority of the party. Scars litter her face. A massive tower shield rests on her back, and a flail that she is now resting her hand on as she makes eye contact with the party. We left off last session at her words saying, "Is it finally over?" And we zoom into this scene where the party stands before this woman in the middle of this dense forest, sitting among ruins, pots, a stool. It seems like she's been here for a while, but it's hard to say. What do you do?
I kind of like that her token is Olzovra Peak on Twitch.tv. I think that's pretty cool.
Is that what it says?
No. That's
okay.
just what she
That's
looks
what it looks like, though.
Okay, perfect.
I think Wayla is momentarily taken aback, so if anybody else would like to take the initiative on talking here, they can. But if they don't, she will be stunned for a moment, collect herself, and approach.
I was gonna say it was more or less Wayla's idea to try and break out, so to speak. So I imagine that she would be more inclined to take the lead on this conversation.
That's fair. So Wayla will gather herself, and she'll walk up very politely. She'll step to like the middle between the party and Olzovra, and she'll curtsy very, very, very cleanly, and she'll address her. Hello, you must be Commander Olzovra. Am I correct?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've heard that one, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's me. You notice she seemed like taken aback by the curtsy, like she was concerned. She put her hand sort of gripped her weapon a bit more like tersely, but she relaxed when you like sort of got back to your full height and made eye contact again. She sort of relaxed her shoulders visibly. What are you doing here? Who are you?
My name is Wayla Sani, and these are my companions, Neros, Stribla, and Rena. And the little one is Popo.
Where are you from?
From outside. And she's gonna... Wayla is going to try to bait this. Wayla is going to like look up at the sky and say outside and try to read her reaction, because she seems more aware than the others.
Her eyes widen, and she goes, I knew it. I knew there was an outside. I knew it. This isn't real, is it?
Wayla sort of looks down. I don't think so. We're trying to piece that together ourselves.
Yeah, I can imagine. I have forgotten a lot. We have been here longer than I can remember. No one seems to recognize it. They're all stuck. What are you here for?
I was surprised to see that you had some awareness of it. General Fieldheart thought of you as a betrayer and tasked us with your defeat. But the army he's fighting isn't real.
Yeah. I realized that a while ago. They aren't real. They're the concept of an enemy, not actually an enemy. It's, maybe not the best way to spend eternity is in an eternal battlefield, but I think once upon a time, that's exactly what I wanted.
Field Heart seems fulfilled enough.
Yeah, he's deranged. Are you trying to go deeper? Further in?
Wayla nods. Field Heart directed us to get a key from you so that we could travel deeper. But this is our third, she'll look back at the group, layer. And it could go on forever.
No. No, it doesn't go on forever. It doesn't. It can't. You're trying to get to her, aren't you? The one I see when I sleep.
Wayla's gonna look back at the rest of the group. And she's gonna kind of like turn back to Elzovra. Partially, yes.
What are you really here for, then?
You'll forgive me if I'm not immediately forthcoming about our objectives.
You assume a lot about my ability to forgive.
She'll smile.
She smiles, sort of. You catch a hint of a sadistic grin. Whatever remains of the person who was here, you're starting to get the feeling that she might have been a rather bloodthirsty individual.
Wayla will meet her bloodthirsty smile with a sweet smile of her own and say, everyone has it in them to forgive.
You know, you sound a lot like her.
The dream woman?
Yeah.
What did you ask her for?
Osafra looks around. And then she looks up at the wall that you can just sort of see off in the distance to the west. You can see the top of it, and as silence fills the forested area that you're in, you can hear the sound of combat, the distant thud of a fake catapult slamming into a fake wall. It sounds real, but at this point you've recognized it for what it is. And she looks back at you and shrugs. I guess I wished for this. A fight.
A fight you couldn't ever win?
Well, I'd never encountered such a thing. I just wanted to see it once. And here we are.
Wayla will look back to the rest of the group as if she is planning on kind of advancing things a little bit, but she wants to give everybody else a chance to talk.
Yeah, what are Nero, Strebla, and Rena doing right now?
Rena's just kind of listening.
Popo is listening too. You notice Popo is very intently listening. Popo, Popo! Nero, Strebla, how about you two?
Yeah.
Neris is definitely kind of admiring, wanting to, being so powerful that you want to see what it's like to lose a battle. That's impressive.
This person
it's also
in front
crazy.
Of you, yeah, this person in front of you, Neros, you don't recognize anything about her, but you do recognize the warrior inside of her. You can see it on her. She wears it proudly. Despite the situation that she's in, there's nothing sheepish about her. She is proud. Her chin is raised and she stands tall. This is a warrior you could learn something from. Strebla, what about you?
Strebla's kind of standing there. He's trying to look like he's just listening, but like his tail's flicking back and forth. His ears are slightly tilted like His fists are clenched. He's like ready, and the minute she even breathes wrong, he's just gonna pounce. But he's trying to play it off cool, like not even looking sometimes, just kind of glancing around. But he's prepped. He's like ready. He's like a coiled spring. He's just waiting.
Could I actually? I don't think you have. I don't think you have insight trained. But could you roll just like a knowledge check for me?
Yes.
So that would just be 2D. So knowledge, insight. Yeah, so you're kind of trying to check her out, and you can sense like the menace that she has. Like she is a menacing and imposing figure. But as of right now, she's a little tough to see what moves she might be planning. She's got her hand still on her weapon, but notably doesn't have her hand on her shield. So maybe it's just for protection of herself. Hard to say at this point. And that's what you see when you look back, Wayla.
Wayla will just turn back to Olzovra. I don't particularly want to fight you. I'm hoping we don't have to. Maybe if you can help us learn more about this place, then perhaps all of us can avoid becoming victimized by it.
Yeah. And she sits down in the stool that was next to her where she was before, and her hand rests, and she looks at you, Wayla, and then the rest of the party. Well, come on. What do you want to know?
How did this all start?
She thinks. It started with her. She was important. She was important. I wish I could remember why.
She was your last hope.
Yeah. You say that and it resonates with something in her. Her features soften. She was our only hope. I rallied behind her. I promised my soldiers to her. And she sort of like looks back up at the wall as she says that, a little bit like mourning that she's done this. And she looks back at you. We were wrong for what we did. We were wrong. But it started with her.
Wayla nods slowly. And she offered you things, and when you took them from her, it went badly?
Kind of. Not at first. It wasn't until that damn vampire. I think we trusted the wrong person.
The vampire?
Yeah, you know, and she sort of like mimics fangs coming out of her mouth with her fingers. You know, like that whole thing.
Wayla touches her own buck teeth with her thumb, like not quite getting it.
They bite people. They suck blood. This one was friends with her. Devoted, made a lot of hefty promises.
I have heard of these vampires.
Oh, they can talk. Hi.
The mayor of Green Meadow often referred to one of the traveling traders as a vampire.
That sounds like either a bitter old man or racism. I'm not sure which.
I mean, two things can be true.
Maybe some of both.
Maybe. So, one of those. You'd know it if you ran into it. It's a lot. She's a lot. She might be further in. I wouldn't know. I can't go further in. I've tried. I killed Fieldheart and took his key. I couldn't go in. Gave the key back to him.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. It does seem like you're a part of this place.
I think it wouldn't exist without me. Something I have learned. I remember when the people up on that wall were still people. They've withered since. They're still here, but they're not there anymore. Just bodies going through the motions. But they were people.
Are they dead?
Just terrifying. No, I think she means how they're going through the motions.
Yeah.
Their
Like the
dark
Apollo on the
souls have
inside.
abandoned them.
I remember them. They were the ones loyal to me. My personal guard. They're the ones that are up there. I don't remember their names anymore, but I do remember their faces. I remember their agony. I remember their silence.
But eventually, all memory in this place fades away, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it does. And you just become the motions. I had to stop doing it so that I wouldn't forget. Can I ask you something?
Of course.
Where you come from, on the outside, does the kingdom of Valoria still exist? I want a knowledge check from you,
I was going to say,
Wayla.
Wayla will search every inch of her memory. She'll put her fingers on her temples. She'll squint her eyes. If there's even an allusion to this in some book she's read somewhere.
And anybody who wants to roll this knowledge can.
That's a
14? Ooh.
Why not? Why not?
That might
Do
be my
not
best
know.
knowledge check this entire run.
That is a pretty good knowledge check.
Nope,
Okay.
don't know a damn thing.
Neuro Streebla Arena? Never once have you heard of it. Wayla. This is like... It's... You can't believe that that was the question that was asked. And it frames what's happening in an interesting light. You have read about Valoria a little, because it is a society that did exist where Toma used to be. It was once within this region, but ruins of it can scarce be found. There are almost no ruins of Valoria. There are only mentions of it that exist are other ancient societies from centuries past. Recollect it. It's referenced in ancient political documents or trade. It was a city, but very, 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 very little is known about it. Writings have spoken about its magitech, and then one day it stopped being mentioned. It doesn't come up in a lot of historical texts or anything because anything that was relevant about it has been lost with the times. It's sort of like seeing documents about ancient societies.
Like early Sumeria.
Sumeria.
I mean, we still have their
yeah.
writing, though, so, like, probably even earlier.
It's sort of like the cultures that Sumerians wrote about that we don't actually get, like, any direct information on. Because there are a lot of societies that the Sumerians wrote about that didn't have writing.
Right.
And so all that we know about them is through the context of other civilizations. Valoria is that. It's something that only exists because other places that survived mentioned it.
Wayla will take a moment. She'll process what she's heard, and she'll sit down on this like jar across from Olzovra, and she'll kind of give her like a sad smile. Layla will look down at the floor and then kind of up at the sky. My people refer to that as our Age of Stars. It's been a very long time where I am from since anyone said the word Valoria. The kingdom doesn't stand, no. But there is a kingdom by a different name now, in this same place. As one thing becomes another, it persists in that way.
It wasn't even worth anything then. It wasn't even worth anything then. Okay. I guess I can just forget that too.
Wayla will call back to Rena. Rena, can you come here for a moment?
Sure.
Alzovra, this is my friend Rena. Rena is something of a historian and a studier of bygone ages. Rena has a number of artifacts from an earlier time. And I think that these things have been preserved. Means that it was worth something. Rena, would you like to show the commander what you have? Maybe something will seem familiar.
Yeah. So
Your gun comes
got
to mind.
Yeah, her gun, and she's got some trinkets. But also I think, isn't Magitech ancient as well?
It is. Magitech is ancient. As you stroll through the city streets, Rena, this definitely seems like it could have been a Magitech-oriented city.
Okay, then yeah, she'll call Popo over, and she can actually command the Magisphere to fly out of him, and she will show that off as well. Popo kind of sinks a little bit and is a little bit less animated for a few minutes, but...
So, Olzavra looks at this, and she looks at Popo, and she keeps looking at Popo. Oh. I know what that is. Where did you get that?
I made it.
And,
Or do you mean the
made
sphere?
it?
The sphere or Popo?
Popo, him.
Yeah, I made him. And she kind of she'll kind of move her hand, and some dirt will kind of form a very, very rudimentary little dude. And then she'll let it drop again. Like that, but, more permanent.
That's incredible. Hang on. And she gets up, and she walks past the two of you, just kind of pushes past you if you're in her way.
Yeah, Layla's sitting on a jar, so she falls over.
She steps over into a little bit over to the east and plucks a flower from one of the plants. Steps back over and gives it to Popo, who looks very, very excited. Something to remember me by.
Another flower for you, little guy.
He's very excited. He is dancing in a circle. His little arms are going up and down. He is in full-on celebration.
Wayla's face droops a little bit.
So happy for him. She'll preserve it like the other one, and carefully put it into the crack on his head as well.
Popo now has 3 flowers.
You're starting to look like a regular old bouquet up there.
This one's a dandelion, but it's a flower. That's close enough.
Yeah. Flower's a flower.
Olzavra looks back at you, Wayla. Did you have any other questions?
Just one or two. How expansive is this? You know about the layers or stories since you tried to leave. How far does it go?
She points towards the center of the city, and there's the castle in the center of the city has a spire that sort of rises above all of them, a brilliant stone sort of framing the rest of the city as it all sprawls out around it, a proper center to the city. And she points at that. It ends there. It has to end there. I know that it ends there. You'd have to go through the castle. The key that we have. This section of the city is segmented. The west and east, there's walls. There's no doors or anything.
Well, we encountered that, yes.
Yeah, but the door that this opens leads into the castle. The castle leads to the spire, and the spire leads to her. You're close.
Wayla looks to the rest of the group. Then, I think, if you're all right with it, we'd like to, and she'll stand up, to put a stop to this purgatory. Whatever this is. You have suffered enough.
She sighs in relief, and she pulls out a key from a small satchel that was hanging at her belt, and she hands it to you. You'll need the one from him. And he is not going to talk about it. I've tried. The only way I was able to get the key from him was killing him. But he's still, and she looks back up at the wall, still alive, so.
Wayla will look back up at the wall and look back over at Elzovra. Do you know what the Talon of the Abyss is?
Her face sours. That was where it started. That's what all this is. You're in it right now.
Wayla will nod. Understood. I have my suspicions, but thank you.
Yeah. I'm glad to see you, and I hope this ends soon.
GM, is it possible that somewhere in Wayla's sack of maps, she has a map of like the Toma region that is very, very outdated?
Yeah, probably.
Wayla will take her oldest map and she will hand it to Elzovra and say, this is the closest map to the Age of Stars that I have. But this is the region, see? And she'll unroll it on top of like a broken pot or table or just the floor. The southern mountains, the tree here, the northern area is a desert, but it may not always have been. And see here, and she'll just go over the landscape to see if she can line anything up for Elzovra.
The minute she sees the map, tears well up in her eyes. And she sits there stoically as you describe the map to her entirely. After a little bit, she starts to point out what things used to be. Cities and hamlets and villages that have never shown up in any documents you've ever read, and she points out exactly where they were.
Wayla's taking notes for sure.
Oh, absolutely. This is an archive of information. It's spotty, and you can tell that she has to recall it from a place she hasn't tapped into in a very long time, and there's a clear struggle that she goes through in doing it. But she asks to keep it.
Yeah, I leave my oldest map with her for sure.
She looks like she wants to hug you, but she doesn't.
Wayla will, she'll produce a little doll with a skeleton head of a little knight.
Yeah.
And she will hand that to Elzovra and be like, "Can you please keep this safe for me?"
Yeah, I can keep this safe for you.
Thank you. It's very important to me. I'll be back for it.
No, you won't. She says that with a smile, making eye contact with you.
Wayla just
when you
smiles
walk away, you'll never
back.
see me again.
It's an important duty.
I'll take care of it until we meet.
She'll nod. And she'll kind of smile at Rena and be like, "Thank you for showing that."
Of course.
We should rejoin the boys.
Go.
People are just gonna nudge near us and just be like, "You want to go fight that rabbit guy while they're talking? I feel like we don't have much to do here."
Do you want to arm wrestle?
I mean, we can wait. It's just
I want to see
I
what
don't
you're
think I don't have much to contribute.
Sounds like we won't get anywhere if he's dead and alive. That's weird.
It seems like he's been killed before. So I'm sure it won't hurt him if we do it again.
No, it does hurt. It does hurt. It hurts a lot.
Maybe we can try to... And then Wayla will like lean in real close, like whispering, like, "She said he's not gonna talk about it. So maybe we should get the drop on him."
I mean, he told us to come here and cut off her head without a second thought. I think he's probably a pretty bad guy. It's probably... I don't think we'll be doing...
Streebla, are you whispering too? Or are you saying that out loud?
Probably not.
He's saying it out loud.
Yeah, he sucks!
I had a feeling. I didn't want to judge him, but he doesn't seem like a good guy.
No, he's the
No,
worst!
he's crazy.
Yeah! Yeah! Okay! Why haven't these two been talking? I like them!
You seemed like you were having a moment. I did not want to interrupt.
Okay, well...
I get
Fine.
told off if I punch the map. If I kick a
Well,
map,
yeah.
I get told off. It's not... doesn't help.
yeah, you're supposed to get... Yeah.
She knows what she's doing. I kind of gesture to Ayla. That's her thing. We didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, you're her thrall. I got you.
Wayla pauses, but she nods at that.
She kind of looks wide-eyed at Wayla, over to her, then back to Wayla, and just kind of doesn't say anything.
Eros looks at Wayla, looks at the general, looks at Wayla. What is a thrall?
Oh, I thought you were just stopping at the what. And I was like, you know what? That's fair.
Yeah. Streebla's just like, I don't think that word means what you think it means.
Yeah,
but...
thrall is like, like you work for her, yeah?
Not yet exactly, but
Yet?
with magic, all things are possible. Come on, let's go beat up a Tabbit.
It's always the Tabbits. It's always the Tabbits. Well, thank you, for this. And she sort of like holds up the map, which is just sort of like flailing in the lack of wind as she shakes it. And then the doll that she is grabbing, like someone grabbing a baby by the head, she is grabbing the doll like that and squishing the head a little too much. She doesn't know how to hold it, but she's doing her best. And
It's a little Lord Ormond.
it's nice to see other people. So, thank you. Thank you.
Wayla nods and smiles and beckons the rest of the group to follow. She's got her chin held high. She's like full striding. She's happy.
And so does the party head back towards the wall? You've got a bit of a walk back through the forest since you decided to go the long way here. But you do know the way back. Navigating should be easy. What do you choose to do?
Wayla looks at the group.
Yeah.
I feel like we're a straight line kind of party.
Kinda. I've noticed.
I can't imagine there's a lot else to really explore here.
Yeah, I mean, you did go into a bunch of shops and buildings and they were all empty. You didn't see any other people when you were out and about. Whether or not there were other deserters is an interesting question that you haven't gotten an answer to yet.
Yeah, we haven't really seen any people, right? Like outside of the soldiers. Like
Outside of the soldiers, there are no townspeople. Just
Wayla
an
will-
ancient city.
Yeah, Wayla will point this out. The mayor mentioned that some of the people were warped or changed in some way. And I think that the memory loss is not the worst fate the Talon has in store for people here.
Interestingly, Wayla, as you say this, I would like a listen check from the party, that being an observation.
Whoops.
Put them
We got
floofers to
big
good
ears.
use,
Let's do this,
people.
Wayla.
Exactly.
11.
I got a whole
Oh.
11.
Rena and Wayla, the
Yeah.
two of you are being followed by multiple people.
Observant girls.
Big ears.
We got
no
these big
fears.
ears.
It seems
I would have
like
been
they
so
are.
disappointed if we had rolled bad.
It seems like they are rapidly falling onto your location as you travel through this forest. You are thankfully not surprised as we enter a combat.
Yeah.
Before you stand 3 individuals. They're the same kind of husk-like looking people of those that you saw on the battlements, but these ones are covered in leaves and dirt and vines. They have been in the woods for some time. 2 of them have swords, and the other has an ancient, rotting-looking staff in their hands. Combat begins.
Hey, speaking of the little sprites in these combat sequences, we do
Yeah,
actually have some different player
do.
sprites if we wanted to swap to those. I set them up on the.
Did you?
I did. They should be there on one of the
I
pages.
don't know how I am supposed to. Where are they? Yeah, I don't seem to see them on my end.
I can switch to GM view.
No, you shouldn't.
Here,
No, you shouldn't.
give me
Roll20 has a
one
perfect
sec. I'll see if I
program
can
that
pull 'em
works
out.
all the time.
Constantly, always.
Because I would love to show these off because Prin really
I
busted her butt with
also
these.
want these here. I
Yeah.
really do want these.
One sec.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum.
Ollie here, like, how dare you talk down my boss fight? Have another fight. How dare you be nice? How dare you show mercy?
I just need to
Oh
pull
god,
up.
you wish she was the boss fight. Who said that?
I just need to pull up the right
Where?
page.
Is it just like updating the default token? Is
It-
that all you need to do?
Here on
Well,
there's
yeah,
a page towards the top next to token storage called Battlers.
Oh!
And you can just copy paste from there.
I see.
I couldn't remember the name of the
see.
page, but I did set them
Oh,
up
and
for
they
you.
are set up to be character. Yeah, perfect. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
So let's grab these. Let's go back to the combat. I am going to delete your tokens here. Bye. And I'm going to paste these.
Look at them! I'm gonna
love
zoom in
these.
on
I
them.
love
Look
these
how
so
good
very
they
much.
are.
I love these so very much. They're so good.
New woman
really
dropped.
New
New
woman
woman.
dropped. It's so good. It's
Aren't
so
they
good.
so fucking cute?
I am so into these. These are so very good. These were done by printers very rapidly. I don't know how you made these happen as quickly as you did.
I mean,
And yeah.
it took a few days.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because I'm going to make character sprites. And then like a few hours later, they were ready. So there was a lot of work I did not see then.
Yeah,
But they
I
are
was already
incredible.
halfway done with them when when everybody was like,
God.
I'm going to try to make some new sprites. And I was like,
Yeah, Prince
I thought
straight
you
up
did
tagged
them in
in.
the span of a couple of hours. So I'm
wanted to
relieved to
surprise y'all,
hear.
so I didn't say anything about them. And then it was, I'm going to make some. And I was like, well, you don't have to.
Incredible. Incredible.
Yeah, where do I? We don't have like an Expanse Enduring Discord. We probably might want to set one up.
At some point, maybe.
Yeah.
At some point, maybe we do want to set that up.
But you know what?
We'll talk about that.
Yeah, three out of 6 of us are in Positivity though, so I can post them in the Hesper channel in Positivity.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Well, not the Hesper. Let's put them in the art channel.
I'll pin this conversation for later as far as Expanse Enduring Discord goes. Anyways, though.
Yeah.
That means everybody that we get to begin combat.
Oh, we got initiative. Let's
we
go.
gotta roll initiative. But first things first, we start with the confirmation of combatants, which we've already done. We know who's who and we know who's fighting. The next thing, if I can get there in time so that it's seamless and I'm following everything correctly. Combat. I'm gonna scream.
So we have ads.
Combat
in 1 minute.
rules. Oh, perfect! That's great timing. I'm so grateful. Okay. Next step would be monster knowledge, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead. And anyone who wants to do monster knowledge check, by all means.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just posting
You are
those cool
so
battlers that
okay.
Prin made.
Thank you for posting those.
Catboys don't
Because
know.
I love them. There we go. That's what it is. I did skip over combat preparation. If anyone has any combat prep moves that they would like to use, now is the time.
I will be using
beetle skin.
Beetle skin.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Monster knowledge 6, 6, and 11. All of you can kind of pick up that these are people. Technically.
Oh.
They are people. They do not classify as undead. Wayla, you look at them and you know that they are quite shriveled? Dehydrated, maybe?
Drained?
They're
Emaciated.
drained, you know, just a little bit like necrotic, but they are not undead.
That is in keeping with what I was expecting.
They do not have any specific weaknesses. They are people.
Wayla will just keep her mouth shut and not call anything out to the party.
Yep. Now we roll initiative.
And we've got ad breaks starting like now. It's going to be a 3-minute ad break. We do this to avoid pre-rolls for newcomers to the stream. So we will pause game for 3 minutes, right?
And I am going to take the quickest 3-minute pee break I've ever taken. So
Shit.
I'm going to go do that.
That's a
And I'll be
timing
back
thing.
very soon.
I'm rolling a lot of 11s. Something about the bell curve rolls of 2d6 makes this system feel so much more predictable.
Speaking of curves, I got an 8.
Speaking of curves, you got them in all the right places. Oh, yeah. Ads, what are those? Well, those are the things where you, it's an automatic damage system.
Yeah, happens every hour. They show up, they break your arms.
Yeah. It's pretty normal in the Twitch ecosystem to have somebody show up and break your arms every hour.
It's also just a lot of psychic damage.
Like a
just
ton of psychic yeah. But hi, heroes! It's an ad break. We can talk to the chat for a little bit. How y'all doing? Y'all having fun? This is Sword World. I'm having fun. My hope is that even once the Expanse Enduring Wishing Well special is done, to start a Sword World game on my channel, maybe. Maybe do some weekly Sword World content, which I think would be pretty cool. I want to lean into it. You take 2D capitalism damage and are forced to watch up to 3 minutes of adverts for the latest in wizard tech. You know, I don't like that actually. Because like, if it's the latest in tech and it's an ad playing on Twitch, we're equating wizards to like AI guys, and I don't like that. I think wizards are whimsical. I think like Schmendrick, you know, magic, do what you will. You can't do that with an AI yet. But heck yeah, more Sword World. Am I the only one here? Are my friends gone? I think my friends are gone. I think they abandoned me. I don't know how to stream alone. What will I do? Whoa!
You don't have to.
I take great issue with being compared to an AI guy.
Right? Wizards are whimsical and fun.
Mm.
What's
AI
the fantasy
is
word?
not whimsical or fun.
It's not. It's terrible,
not.
actually.
It's not. It's the opposite of whimsical. It's actually constructed of banality. It's like raw banality, just like in the form of an image.
It steals whimsy and then says, it's whimsy, right? It's like, no, you stole this.
This resembles whimsy, processed whimsy slop. Do you know why we call it slop? Because it's a farce. It's basically ground up pre-existing content that we've extruded into a new container. It doesn't create something from nothing. It just grinds up existing content and slops it into the container. The fantasy world equivalent of AI bros would be like, I don't know, undead and mind control magic, maybe?
Yeah, the stuff that everybody hates.
Yeah, you know, like lichdom. Like, things from like the real taboo side of stuff.
Yeah, yummy slop. No, this is not yummy slop. So this is
slop.
Gross slop.
Zoe, please insert the feeding hose. Make sure to get it past your larynx so you don't get a sore throat. And we'll just turn on the pump, okay? And then you can get nice and full.
Big and round. Hang on, there's a slug emote perfect for this.
Yeah! For the feeding tube?
Yep.
Why?
Because it's slug.
Hi, Zogi. Please insert the feeding tube, Zogi.
Wait, you've not seen his blueberry model before?
No.
No.
Oh
No.
boy. Oh boy. I think I have it.
It's very cursed.
I think I have it.
The model?
Yeah, I think
That's
I
fair.
do.
No, I have a lot of people's models.
Yeah.
Because that's normal.
What did I name it? Did I delete it? I think I probably... Nope, I did not delete it. Alright, I'll load it. Here you go, look! Look at this! Isn't it beautiful?
It's not loaded on our side yet.
I'm watching
It'll
the,
get
yeah,
there
I'm watching
soon.
the stream. It ain't
Waiting for this monstrosity to appear.
It's really good.
It was
Really
right on top
Oh,
of me!
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, it's
Whoa,
real
that's-
I
bad.
like the way
I
it
won't
Jiggling.
moves.
lie.
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning!
Good morning. Good morning.
Look, it's 9 p.m. It's not come on.
Good morning.
You know, I think
Okay,
there's a button. I
hold
think
on.
there's even a button
No.
to make it roll.
I'm gonna push this off screen. I'm gonna push it. I'm pushing.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's a
get rid of
button
it.
for this.
Get rid of it.
I'm pushing.
Work
Okay,
together.
hang
Get
on.
rid of
Look
it.
at that. I can roll.
I'm pushing.
I can roll around.
Ah, Dolly, stop. I'm trying to push it. I'm trying to
Anyways,
eliminate it. It
I
needs
would
to
like
leave.
to. I would like to never use that model
It
ever
needs
again.
to leave. Get out of here.
I would like to never use that model again. Everyone say thank you, Glottal, for that. Glottal is the one who
No.
made that.
No,
No.
actually.
Slash
This is the one
ban
time.
Glottal.
The one time I won't
I get
actually
it.
say thank you. Glotto, you're very talented, but use your powers for good, goddammit.
Slash
No,
un-VIP,
like,
slash
refuses.
ban,
They
slash
refuse. They
slash
will not.
unsub, slash uninstall Twitch.
I had a good run. True. True. It was a very good run, Glottal.
Mods, release the dogs.
Release the dogs, mods. Release the dogs.
Mods the
Wait, I'm
dogs.
not
Uh,
doing
is,
that.
is
Slash
everybody here?
dog.
I have not heard a Prin yet.
Prin
Okay.
is away. She will be back
Perfectly
momentarily.
fine. I will
Can't believe
continue.
Prin is away.
I will continue to think about the blueberry
She is
model, and
away. She is
I very
away.
much don't like that. But
Yeah, I don't wanna. I don't wanna.
yeah. Anyways, that's the feeding tube. That's
That's
it's
your feeding.
it's
That's for you,
Glottal's feeding
Zogi.
tube. Congratulations, Zogi.
That's you, Zogi.
That's you.
That's you.
That's you. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Zogi.
Bowser, Bowser.
Wow, wow, wow,
Wow, wow, wow, wow, wow. Yummy scrummy. True. True. That's the real Scrandle, you know?
Hate it here.
That's the real Scrandle. The real Scrandle was inside Zoe all along.
Now that that's over, I'm back.
Do you not know? Do you not know what a Scrandle
Hi.
is?
No, hold on. I love Prin's fucking declaration of like, there's a situation going on. So she's just, now that that's over.
I'm declaring this done.
Now that
We're
we've
done with this
finished this,
conversation.
that's so funny. That's so funny.
Conversation
Now that you've done
complete.
whatever
Moving
that was.
on.
Anywho, Streebla, I did not get an initiative from you, my friend.
I apologize.
Cannot roll
I
me
will
anyway.
forgive you this time. A 7.
My dice are
Seven.
bad today.
Since they are the ones initiating combat, and Wayla got an 11, you go first.
Yeah.
I want you to know that that's meeting it. You met it.
Yay.
You may reposition yourselves however you might want. Now would be the time. If you're ready to go, I will take your actions whenever you're ready.
We in the music.
Oh, yeah.
So, Wayla will hold up her hand and say, Stribla Neros. And she will beckon the two of them to lean back into her spell as she closes her eyes and clutches one hand to her chest with her staff across it and holds her other hand out. Blood boil, guide their blades, sharp and true, into the hearts of the enemy. And I am going to use fanaticism. I'm going to split the spell onto both Neros and Stribla. And provided you both do not resist the spell, provided I succeed at my caster check. So, wait 1 second. That's the wrong one. Hold on. That one. No double ones. You both have the effect of fanaticism, which gives you a +2 to accuracy, but a -2 to evasion.
Okay.
And then she'll kind of smile, looking out like through her eyebrows, be like, "Go get him."
Streebla and Neros, you are filled with a fanatic, deathly rage. And you have 2 enemies with swords. They look nimble. They're not heavily armored, but they look like they will be hard to hit. In the back stands the caster, seemingly preparing to cast some sort of spell. What do Rena, Neros, and Streebla do?
Oh, Neros absolutely closes the gap.
Gonna swing for me?
Absolutely got to swing
Get
for
swinging.
you.
Get swinging.
One sword, one-handed.
Whoa!
Oh!
Let's go!
Well, you hit! Go ahead and roll the damage for me! Thank God it wasn't a crit, you were 1 away from that.
One away.
Neros, you have found your footing. You had done a lot of combat before this, but a lot of it was against the village kids or wolves, but now you've really gotten a taste for combat. And you have found that you and combat are friends. As they make themselves apparent and their intentions known, the way that you stand in front of the party, immediately putting yourself between them and rush forward and bring your longsword down onto these enemies is instant. And you hit the one just in front of you, I'm assuming?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
This one right here.
And your blade just carves right through his chest, dealing 12 damage.
Woo!
I have nothing else. That is my
I
pleasure.
figured. That is you done.
That's one of the things I like about Sword World, how quick the turns are.
I love it. I love it. Shriva, Rena,
I will be taking a shot at the caster.
take a shot at the caster for me.
Ew.
You gotta roll the hit first.
You gotta roll a hit first. Accuracy check.
I clicked the. Oh, I clicked the wrong one.
I totally. Oh, big
Well,
hit,
it's a
big
hit.
hit, big hit, big hit. Go ahead and roll that damage now.
Okay.
Well, okay.
Right.
I mean,
Big
okay.
difference.
You know, I was gonna say, like, if it's lower, I'll probably just give you the first damage number. It's identical.
It's
So,
fine.
You
I just
bring
really
your
wanted
gun
that
up.
9.
The spirits of this place fuse your weapon with strength as the runes light up and the bullet explodes outwards past the enemy sword wielders and into the wizard, dealing a devastating 9 damage as it thunks and hisses out. In response, it does not seem capable of much in the way of words.
Last one, we're done with it.
True. Strebla.
I'm just trying to remember how to do spells specifically.
Well, you have MP. There is an MP cost to your spells. You have to do a spell casting check for certain spells, but for the most part, it's relatively straightforward. Do you have any spells that you want to do? Anything you're looking into?
Yes. I'm doing something right now. I'm just trying to work out how to.
Oh.
It's a new spell, so I'm just trying to work out how to.
Need some guidance? So you got this.
I'll just DM you real quick.
Okay.
Just to let me know what I'm clicking on my character sheet because I'm blanking a lot.
Okay. Okay. Let me check.
What do I click for that?
You're going to do it. So this is a spell casting check. And what they're going to have to do is attempt to resist it. You are going to target a character within that range. The duration is instant, so it'll instantly happen. They will roll a willpower against your resistance. If they pass, it will deal half damage.
What do I click on my sheet to cast it?
You first need to do a spell casting check.
Yes,
Which on your
power
page
score is page
2
two.
towards
Power
the middle,
score.
power score, yeah.
Okay, so Stribbler's going to kind of look at the... he's been hit by that spell from Whaler, so he's just going to kind of clench his fists and like grit his teeth. And basically he starts getting like a blue glow around both of his arms. And he puts his hands together and starts like rubbing them together, and sparks start flying between them. And he's going to first use Meta Magic Power Assurance to cast it at... use twice as much MP to cast it as I would normally. And as he pulls his hands apart, he conjures like a long spectral blade made out of energy.
Ooh.
And he's just going to fire it at the nearest guy as he reaping flash.
Are you going to go for the one that Neros is hit, or are you going to go for the one that has not been hit?
I'm going to go for the
Damn,
one
you're
that Neros.
3rd level sorcerer? Shit.
Yep.
Oh, wow. A 16.
Wow.
Yeah, no, they absolutely fail that. What was the... You said you cast a meta magic. What was it?
Meta Magic Power Assurance.
What does that do?
So when I roll my damage, if the damage on the 2D roll is less, I can re-roll it and pick a different result.
Okay. And is that for the spellcasting check or the power table check?
It just says for spell damage. Yeah, when using the power table.
The power table. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So then go ahead and roll a power 20 for me.
That's kind of awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's 20 plus magic power as well. So whatever your modifier to magic power is goes on top of it.
Yeah, well, it's
Jesus.
so it's power 20, and then you add your magic power after the fact.
Yep.
What do I put? Crit value is 10, right?
Crit value is
leave
10
that
on
as-
most spells. Yeah.
Yeah,
It is.
leave
I've got
that.
that.
I don't change that yet. Okay.
Well,
Do you want to re-roll that?
I do want to re-roll that. Please.
Go ahead and re-roll that.
Re-rolling. 5.
there you go.
That's more like it.
That's
And
better.
That's more
what
like
is
it.
your spellcasting bonus? Your power level for
5.
sorcerer? 5. So that's a
5,
total of Oh wait, no, it's already doing that.
No, yeah. I put that in already.
You put that in already. Wonderful. So you, as the spectral blade flies out from your hands, it collides into this person. It cuts right into their shoulder where it meets their neck, and blood spurts out as they tumble onto the ground and fall. They
Nice.
did not even get to swing once at you. That sounds like it's everyone's turn,
Yeah.
so it's their turn. Neros, you are the only one that this guy can hit. And so he is going to swing at you. I need an evasion check, please.
He is welcome to try. Let's go.
Ooh, he actually hits you.
Ooh.
Let's see what kind of damage he does.
Let's see.
Yeah, what's your defense again? Just for a reminder?
11.
11. And so he does 9
11
damage.
defense?
And so the blade just clang off your armor. It literally tries to find an opening and fails. It is unable to pierce your armor at this moment in time. And you don't get any like dismay or frustration from it. It seems very kind of methodical what it's doing, but you can tell you have the upper hand. The spellcaster in the back, however, they, through their hissing as they tend their bleeding wound, go ahead and cast...
A fucking gunshot wound. There's a involved here? This is a special person.
Maybe it's I have no options.
I need a willpower check from you, Neros, as the spellcaster casts a spell targeting you. Give me a willpower save.
11.
11.
It's a strong roll.
Let's see if they can do this. Oh. So Neros, the spellcaster has cast Nap on you.
Oh.
And you are 1 away from succeeding. Neros, you fall asleep.
Should have given you the other buff.
Oh no.
And Neros, we'll come back to you in a second. The turn does end here. Wayla, Rena, Strebla, Neros has magically been put to sleep.
Okay,
Now, this is very important.
Yeah.
This spell can be canceled if one of you touches the target.
Right.
You have to take a minor action doing it. But you can spend your minor action, which would still leave you with a major, waking Neros up.
Closest.
Yeah, I think this makes sense. But Wayla's going to instead stride to the front line, step in front of Strebla, and she's going to put her hand on Nero and kind of shake him. Her eyes are locked on the wizard, the caster at this point, and she's got a look of intensity. And she's going to say, "Wake up, Neros. One of you
Neros.
go kill that caster."
Neros,
You got
you find
Oh, shit.
the hands of the world reaching out, holes in reality
no.
open as they grasp at you. And then you wake up as Wayla shakes you awake.
Yeah. And she's pointing. She's like, "One of you go kill that caster." So tactically speaking, Wayla, as long as you outnumber the enemy by more than double in the skirmish, you can move out of the skirmish safely. So Wayla being in position here, if Strebla moves up, then one of our party can move forward onto the caster.
I mean, I was planning on moving and getting at her anyway. So will that work for me?
Yeah, that will work perfectly for you. You can run past right now because there are 2 people in the front line versus there 1. It allows you to move. But I think maybe you should let Rena go first.
Yeah. What was Prince saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me try this. Let me try this because I have a new bullet skill.
Ooh.
I'm gonna try it.
Ooh.
Okay. Critical bullet.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
Does that hit?
That does hit.
Okay. Damn.
Oh my
I'm
god.
always just one shy.
There's another 8.
So this bullet, normally the what color do you think the runes on your gun normally light up? I envision like a light blue, but what do you envision?
For this one, it's like orange.
I was gonna say it sort of like starts as that blue, but as the weapon continues to charge, they shift to a light orange as a faster, distinctly like sharper sound erupts as the bullet whizzes past you all and directly into the wizard's chest, who crumples over and dies on the spot.
Whoa!
Oh.
Oddly enough, nothing special happened there. It's just that bullet reduces the threshold for crits by 1.
It's just
Oh.
a
So
regular
I hit the
bullet
edge of it
otherwise.
again.
Yeah, but I wasn't expecting him to go down in 2 shots.
Me neither, but yeah, all right.
Wayla looks back at Rena and she'll just like nod.
Strebla and Neros, there's one guy left in front of you here.
Do
Rita
I
does kind of like the
do I get my turn now that I've woken up?
Ooh, great question. I think
That is
so.
a very good question.
I do think so, because it doesn't. It just says the effect of the spell is automatically canceled when another character touches the target. If it's a
Yeah.
friendly character, it can be canceled with a minor action. It does not specify losing your turn at all.
Huh, okay. Then,
Huh.
yeah, I got another big swing. Let's go.
Go, swing. Oh,
14.
big hit, big hit, big hit.
Big hit.
Still big damage because you hit like a truck no matter
you
what.
do hit like a
Yeah.
truck. What the hell?
Yeah, you hit
I
like
really
an
like 9 damage
absolute
around these
truck.
parts.
As even when you can tell the swing wasn't your best, it's more than enough to connect with him and deal a significant amount of damage as he hisses at you and prepares to strike back. Strebla, Wayla, you also still have a major action.
Do you want to take that first, Whaler, or am I good to go?
No, it's all you. It's all you.
Okay.
I
so
I
Strebla's
technically
gonna-
ended my turn. I moved, I took an action, and I passed turn to Rena, so
There's no such thing as passing turns, though.
that's fair.
Strebla's gonna run up, hop onto Neros' shoulders, jump up, and drop kick the guy.
Okay, absolutely. That,
That's a 14
unfortunately,
technically. That's a 14
I
technically
don't-
because I'm.
is
It
it?
is-
Oh,
it
the
is a
plus
14.
two. You're
Because
right.
of my buff.
Oh,
That does hit.
That does hit.
Because
so-
Strebla
and-
really wants to protect Wayla in this moment.
And you jump off of Neros. Are you like working together on this? Like, do you like help?
Neros,
or are you
put-
like,
put
what
your
are
shield
you
up.
doing?
yeah,
Nero,
no,
shield up.
If Strebla, gives me the sign, absolutely, Neros ducks down, braces with his shield, and
Yeah!
launches him.
Absolutely. You do it sort of spinning out of your swing as Strebla runs up behind you, and you brace yourself with the shield. And then Strebla jumps up and flips in the air, and then brings down his leg directly onto this guy, hitting him with the shin plate, dealing a devastating 7 damage. He doesn't look thrilled, but he is still up.
To which I will chain attack and hit him again after I've landed.
Yes, you will.
That's
Aw.
a 10 technically.
That is still a miss.
Mm.
He manages to finally dodge as he hits a back handspring and darts away from you before moving back into melee. Wayla, do you want to swing at him with your staff?
I think Wayla's
Give him a
gonna
good bonk.
she's gonna employ a different trick. No, you know what? Yeah, maybe she'll swing it with her staff. I think that's probably
Go
the best
ahead.
bet. She'll save her cool tricks. Wayla's gonna just tighten her grip on her staff. You'll hear like the leather of her gloves creaking. She'll be like, "All right, fine."
No,
No.
that does not hit.
Not a chance.
And actually, I'm gonna need an evasion check from you immediately after this.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. That's a 6.
Yeah, another 6, huh? So what this guy does is he runs back into combat, and you run forward with your staff in hand and swing at him. He grabs it.
Huh?
He just grabs it, and then takes the knife that's in his hand and jams it into your arm. dealing 8 damage to you.
Ooh.
That's before defense.
Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, I should remember defense is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Wayla winces, but it's not the first time she's had a knife in her.
Yeah. You take a hearty chunk of damage, but now he is teed up for the rest of the party to dig into, as it is now the party's turn. I imagine the melees are probably going to rip this guy to shreds to start.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Conserve my
see-
MP. Punch him in the face.
Yeah. You can see
Yeah.
like the words to like a true speech spell on Wayla's lips and like energy crackling on her fingertips. Like she's mad, but she's waiting for the melees because it's tactically appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
Stribla, finish him!
On it. That's a 12.
That does hit.
Does.
Let me double check the duration on that
Wait,
spell, but
Wait, 12 doesn't hit. I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
it doesn't hit. Oh, okay.
Oh.
I can't chain attack if the first one misses. Is that right?
You can. That's
You can.
specifically
I
what it's
can.
for.
Oh, okay. I thought. Okay.
there you
Okay, that's
go.
a
does hit.
16.
That does hit.
That does hit. Okay.
I'll let you keep the damage roll or roll again. Oh, I'm so sorry you rolled again. It deals 5 damage minus his armor. I have to keep reminding myself that he has armor. And he is still up. Not looking thrilled, but still looking capable. Neros?
Never send a fist fighter to do a swordsman's job. Come here!
That does get the... How
Damn.
long does the buff last?
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay, yeah, it's still up. That
So
does hit.
That's a 13 then? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
10 damage. Neros, you bring your sword across the other side of his chest, trying to make an X just like alongside him. And you do hit. The armor seems to prevent the killing blow. He is still alive, but barely. Rena, Wayla.
Yeah, Rena, do you have a shot on this guy, or should I do something?
Yeah, I can. I'll just shoot him.
Do you have targeting?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
then you can just shoot him.
Yeah. I will do a normal shot this time.
You do not, unfortunately, have the +2, so that does not.
Yeah.
He manages to sidestep the bullet as he registers what you're doing.
Man, this dude's built different.
This
Yeah,
dude is built a
learned
little
a thing.
different.
So,
Wayla.
yeah, Wayla will kind of wince. She'll like rip off the scrap of ragged fabric that the knife cut into her mantle, and she'll drop it on the ground. She'll swing her staff out behind her, raise her hand up, and she'll call out some magic words in the language of magic. And she shouts, and her voice echoes and becomes unnatural. She's casting her first true speech spell, which is from sorcerer instead of from conjurer. And I'm gonna cast an energy bolt. I think specifically this is pure mana. So in Wayla's case, it's purple and sparkly. It swirls up from a ring on the ground around her. It glitters as it gleams into her eyes. The whites of her eyes go black, and a bolt of sparkling purple starlight is going to streak out between everybody. And yeah, that's gonna be a 15.
Yeah, okay.
You get the willpower
Let's see.
to
Yeah,
resist.
he does get the willpower. Unfortunately, he's close. He is close, but he does fail.
Cool.
Big question: magic damage is not reduced by defense, or is?
It I don't think it is.
I don't think it is.
Let me double check that, but
Because that doesn't matter for this, because this will kill him.
yeah, cool.
But I am curious.
I am curious because we're learning that
Because
this
if
is...
he had passed, it wouldn't have killed him. So it is important. If he had defense, reducing the damage.
Yeah,
Let
me
see. Armor.
I'm pretty confident it's going to be in the primer rules that they released on swordworldrpg.com.
I think you're probably right.
So I put in the promo post for this stream today that we are learning the system together, not just playing it. So it's kind of cool to get to learn it in front of everybody. So this is part of learning a new TTRPG is taking a pause to look up a rule that you're not sure about.
Yeah. It's even a part of the ones that I'm already so familiar with. It's just
Not
a
me
part of it.
forgetting how to cast a spell 2 weeks later.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we know it's just this is Wayla's first damaging spell, so.
True. God, it really is.
I did one, like day one, but I didn't do
You
much
bopped
damage.
that guy
with
on
it.
the head with your stick that one time.
I did brain a dude with a wooden stick.
And that is cool. Where on earth
Right?
is it? This is a tough one to find. Huh.
I'm digging.
Yeah, me too.
I figured it would be in the quick play rules.
I kinda did too, but it doesn't appear. Oh, the defense of armor and shields reduce only physical damage.
Hey, there you go.
There we go. We got it. Yeah, so it wouldn't even reduce it, and as this bolt of magic, Wayla, is this your first time killing someone with magic?
I think so, probably, yeah.
Yeah, and you see, it's your first murder. As you cast the spell and it thunks into his chest, he gets pushed back a solid space in this combat as he crumples to the ground, and his valiant efforts of stopping you are prevented.
She's gonna kind of look at her hand with some of the purple mana still on it. I don't normally use it like that. Is everyone?
Maybe you should more often.
Right?
That was great.
She'll smile
Most
a little
impressive.
awkwardly. Yeah. Yeah. She'll like look where the dude crumpled. Sure. I just want everyone to be safe. She'll kind of just stand there.
Looking around, Wayla, they do seem to be. In fact, you're the only one who took any damage.
Yeah, she'll just sort of stand there and zone out for a minute.
Wayla's going through a traumatic moment. Streamla, Nero, Sabrina, what did you do in the wake of this combat?
Let me get in there. Streepla will just kind of walk over to Wayla and kind of crouch down by her. Is she looking at her hand?
She's like her hand. She was looking at her hand. Now she's just sort of like middle distance.
He's just going to kind of walk up to her and crouch down next to her and just say, "Look, it had to be done. It was us or them, and you kept us. Like you said, you kept us safe. It was a hell of a shot. Maybe you could give me some pointers." And he kind of holds up his hand with his like blue energy.
She'll blink. Huh? Oh. Yeah. It's not anything, of course. They were already gone, so I was just vanquishing them. They'll come back, like Fieldheart.
Well, maybe we
will.
Sorry.
Neros will approach and reach into his bag and offer Wayla some life grass. You're hurt. Just take this.
Oh, yes, of course. Thank you, Neros.
Of course.
She kind of takes it, sort of like just stands there with it.
How much damage did you take?
I'm a little bit down. I'm down about because I was a little damaged coming into this.
Okay.
I'm down about half.
Oh, okay. This is a good opportunity, actually. I don't know how to put this in to use it? Because
What
I made like
specifically?
a separate. I put it in the general so you can look at it with me and we can figure this out together.
Yeah, that's what
'cause
we're
I
here
ended
to
up putting-
do.
Yeah, I ended up putting critical bullet in as its own gun, just
Healing ball.
so that I could lower the threshold. This might also have to be that, but I don't.
So
I look at it and I don't understand it because it has a power of 0.
yeah, so power 0 is still a table in the same way that power 20 is, right?
Yeah, my heal is
Um,
actually power 0.
Yeah.
No,
so
my
like
heal's power
if you
5, never
input
mind.
power 0, like that is just one of the power tables.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you could make it like a separate gun as its own thing. I don't think this one needs accuracy checks. I don't think you need accuracy checks when you target. Yeah, the bullet hits
Yeah.
as long as the caster does not score an automatic failure on the roll. So you can cast it and just like have that be the power 0 table with the magic power modifier. No accuracy check required, and power 0 should create that table on its own.
Okay, so it would be. Do I still put that as marksman? I'm assuming not, but
You
I
would.
think you would.
You would, yeah. You'd still be
If it's
making...
magic power, wouldn't you do it with artificer?
So the
Isn't-
it
it's
looks like you
not
would need to
listed
make
here.
the power check and then make the attack roll, but the attack roll hits as long as you don't get double ones.
And it uses magic power to calculate.
Right. So you'd be
So-
rolling artificer for the caster check, or the power check. But I think so. Oh,
Okay.
you know what? It is a minor
And I
action to
don't-
cast the spell. There's no power check required to cast it.
Ah, that's true. So you don't even need to power check this.
Yeah, no power check. It's just the attack roll through marksman.
okay. So
It wouldn't even be through
I don't-
marksman.
Can you look at my sheet and see if it's
Yeah.
set up even remotely decent? Because I
pretty
know
sure it's
because
through
artificer isn't.
Why would it be through
Uh,
marksman though? It doesn't
Because
need to
artificer
roll to hit.
specifically
bullet.
says that.
Well, yeah, for attacks
Does
that
it?
hit. This isn't an attack.
Yeah, help me
you-
figure out how to cast this
Marksman
properly
doesn't
via
do
the system.
spellcaster checks.
Right, but this is a minor action, so there's no spellcaster check anyway.
Right. But you do use magic power as the modifier for the power table.
I'm talking about the
Marksman
bit
doesn't-
where it says, as long as you don't score an automatic failure on the roll in Healing Bullet, it does still talk about a roll.
Well, yeah, but that's the spellcasting check.
There's no spellcasting check for a minor action.
We
Then
are
why
talking
would there
in
be an
circles.
automatic failure?
I'm gonna find
Like-
it in Artificer. There's a mention that says you need to take Marksman because that's used to hit with your spells. I believe the rule we're looking for is in Artificer.
Probably. I will go and look.
Yeah, I'll dig it up to you.
Artificer. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Artificer.
I'm spacing out,
So
like
class
trying to find it.
guns.
There it is.
To cast magic spells, they must be able to vocalize and have a magister of the correct size properly equipped. They can only cast magic spells. Artificer bullets must be cast on bullets in a gun. Either quick or in hand. Additionally, attacks with guns are shooting attacks, and accuracy checks are made with the marksman class, making it important to keep similarly leveled as missing does no damage and applies no effects. Extra damage is the power of the Magitech cast on the bullet, artificer level plus intelligence modifier. So for one that doesn't have any like accuracy checks, marksman wouldn't come into play. Which
Right,
is
but then what are we rolling for Healing Bullet then?
that's wild because like
Yeah.
where's the ruling for minor actions? Not being cast as
I don't know.
spells.
That is a great question. I will. see
That
if I
would
can
be
dig
the
that
next
up.
thing. Let's see.
Yeah, my options are fighter, grappler, battle dancer, fencer, marksman, crossbow, gun, or specialty throwing, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird because it doesn't have an accuracy check. It's just going to hit. But the automatic failure has to come from either a spellcasting check or from an accuracy roll. Let's see.
Okay, I will dig up. I don't have a reference for this, but I can dig it up.
I don't either. We're digging through it. We'll find it. We'll find it.
We learning.
God, Priest has a lot of
Yeah.
spells. Agitech. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Da, 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 da. Okay.
Spellcasting is normally a major action, but some spells can be cast as a minor action. Such spells have arrow at the beginning of their name. These spells can be cast as many times as the caster wishes, blah, 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 blah. On their turn, MP must be expended per cast. Spellcasting check and success value. If a spell is cast with a minor action, no spellcasting check is required. The spell will automatically succeed, but the success value will be 0. Since no dice are rolled, an automatic failure cannot occur.
Then
I thought
why?
It's page 174.
Why is it in the rule?
Because I believe you make accuracy checks for all of your bullets. I think because it mentions that the artificer spells are a shooting attack. I think that requires an accuracy check.
Okay.
That's my understanding of it.
Bizarre. So you have to roll an accuracy check and hope it isn't 2 1s.
I mean, so there's a failure chance it's equivalent to the failure chance on my healing spell.
It's identical to the failure chance. It's just very odd that it's using it the way it is. So I guess what you would do is you would make a gun the exact same as you have the other ones with power 0.
Well, it hits as long as
Okay.
the caster does not store an automatic failure on the roll. The actual entry for healing bullet is the same as it is on the wiki. It's page 243. But it is
Identical.
wild that you can do a heal for 1 MP. That's actually huge. That's
It is huge.
super efficient.
Sword World!
Sword World!
So wait,
Artificers are bizarre.
so you said that the arrowed ones can be used as many times on my turn?
Yep.
But you can only make 1 accuracy check per
Yes.
turn. You
Okay,
can only
okay.
shoot
I was
once,
like,
so
that
you can't
seems
just
strange.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, that's why I was like, what?
If you got extra
'Cause-
attacks, you could.
Because yeah, solid bullet is marked that with that, so I'm like, hello, but that would seem really broken to just be like, yeah, I will shoot them all for the whole time.
Machine gun.
Right.
I win the combat.
So
Yeah,
I
I'll see if I can
I-
find the rule that I'm referring to so that we can get on the same page about it.
I think I'm with you here. I think I'm all cleared up on this. It's just a really silly way to do it, and a very silly way to describe it.
Yeah.
Because the way it describes that is very silly. But Rena, that is exactly how that should work. So yes.
okay. So this is different. We will use Popo for this because I'm not gonna walk up to Wayla and just shoot her.
Sure.
Just put the gun
Popo
up
is
to her
used-
head.
Pulls out a
see,
sword.
Popo is used for nice close range heals.
I'm the one thinking
on
about
Popo.
bunnies.
Little-
Ba-doom.
Popo's
Yeah.
eyes glow like a nice bright green, and it's sort of like the little like inside of him that's normally like black, where his little eyes are, kind of has a light green glow to it as well. And the healing magic flows from Popo, who hugs Wayla's leg into Wayla, and you heal for. Is that only 2?
2 whole, yeah.
Two
plus
whole
your-
healing.
Is it plus your
plus
power?
your artificer, yeah, whatever your spellcasting is.
Oh,
And then he shoots her.
5?
So
Yeah, there
7
you go.
total. 7 healing.
Should I have just rolled this or what? Like, what am I? I don't know.
No, you have it right. It's that a modifier to it will need to be added. I can take a look at it for you.
It might be under the extra damage, so I would just do like +5.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
So I'm gonna roll a test one and see if that will do it right.
That's the attack, and that is correct.
Look,
yes.
it rolled it identically.
It rolled identically.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I'm really good at rolling the same thing
You
multiple
really
times.
are. You really, really are. Yeah, that's weird. The other ones automatically calculate the extra damage, but this one doesn't. Weird.
Wow, I have done it again. So I'm wondering if for this I can just click the damage thing at the end then.
You do still have to do the accuracy check to make sure you don't roll double ones. So for you,
That's fair.
how this works, I am now up to speed, and it's silly how this works. For any spell that you cast with a gun that is a minor action, which is all of your bullet spells, you do not do a spell casting check, you do an accuracy check. And it functions for spells like this the exact same as a spell casting check.
Yeah, that
You're
tracks.
just checking to see if the bullet completely misses.
Fair enough.
But if it's very weird, but
Yeah.
I think we've got
very.
it set up now.
You know, it's
Okay.
It
funny.
seems
Also,
probably like a. Sorry.
you can go.
I was just going to say, I'm assuming it's like a combat thing. If you were on like the other side of the map, maybe that's where it comes into it.
Yeah, so being
Maybe.
a shooting
Yeah.
attack specifically, accuracy checks are made using the marksman class, making it important to keep similarly level, blah, 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 means that, so for the purpose of the healing bullet, you only miss on a critical, because the player is, you know, standing still and wanting to get hit by it.
Same
But
with
that
healing
means
spells.
the enemy will be rolling an evasion check rather than a willpower check to resist your artificer spells.
Correct.
So it does use the, like,
Uh,
evasion track.
It puts you in like a weird like martial caster kind of category, like you're a martial ranged caster. It's interesting.
That is weird.
It is weird and it's very unique. I kind of love it.
Let me double check something, because I think... Yeah, so the other thing is it's a shooting attack, but it is magic damage.
Mm-hmm.
So it is not resisted by defense.
I think that's true of all the bullets.
Yeah, it is. I looked up
Yeah.
solid bullet for the example.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. It makes your gun really bypass armor almost entirely. Like, it takes magic defense to defend against your gun, even though it's like a attack that uses aiming
You're
and
a
evasion.
hybrid.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Okay, so we got that sorted out. Lot of rules checking this time.
Listen, it's
Uh,
important. That's how we learn.
It's so
Yeah.
important.
It'll happen as we get higher levels and stuff. It makes
That's
sense.
why I'm giving you so much experience. This campaign exists to test out this format.
Listen, playing a fan translation of a game that was written in another language could never possibly have translation
Could
misunderstandings, right? Never!
Could never. But now we are left here with the party. Wayla, you have been healed by Popo. There are 3 dead guys, assumably dead, and on the ground in front of you, and you seem to have a destination in mind. What do you do?
Wayla's gonna not look at the dead guys. She's gonna look at Popo instead. Oh, thank you. She'll look back up at Rena. I didn't know you could do that.
We learn new things every day.
Wayla's
So I have
eyes
one
briefly
question,
go to the
though.
corpses. Yeah.
Hang on. Solid bullet deals plus magic power damage if it hits.
Mhm.
I was going off of Artificer with the healing because everything is 3 for automatically calculated as an extra 3 for the gun. Do I have the right? Because Druid is 3, Artificer is 5.
It's
but
calculating Druid instead
Yeah,
of
that's-
Artificer. Yeah, the extra damage on those should be 5, not 3.
I don't-
That's
I don't know if I
wild.
can fix that.
One thing you could do is just, for the time being, until
Just add a +2 to all of
just
them.
add a +2. And I think what I'll do then is after this session, I will take a look and see what's going on with that.
Okay, because yeah, I was like, yeah, it's 5 now, and then I was like, should I have changed my gun? And then I looked and I was like, but those are the auto-calculated, and they're still 3s.
Yeah, so put those 2s in there for that. And now, hilariously, it's reading the healing bullet as a +8 instead. So I guess change that to 2 and see if it does it for all of them. Wow, okay. Okay, we're caught up. That's wild. I will take a look and see what's going on here later.
Okay.
That's bizarre. So
It's really strange.
very strange. Something must be wrong with how the sheet is choosing to calculate the modifiers. I'm sure there's just a box I need to check.
Unthinkable.
It's because if I change it to gun, it reads the 5. But as marksman, it reads the 3, and I'm not sure
Oh.
why.
Could be your marksman level.
Yeah,
and
what's
so
your-
like
what
that
is
would
your
be if
marksman
you're
level?
using a bow or a crossbow. That's what it would
Marksman
classify
is
that
1.
as.
But marksman is
so-
just 1, but
So that makes sense
artificer's
then.
3.
Yeah, that makes sense because marksman would have a lower modifier. That's so weird, but I think we've
So
got
should
it
I
now.
change them all to gun since Toradar is a gun? But
Yes, I would change them all to gun and remove the modifiers if they calculate it correctly.
Okay, I
Yeah.
will do
Artificer's fun.
that. Yeah. Okay, we're
Okay.
proper now.
Popo is
I was
healed,
actually doing
Wayla.
less damage.
You are at full, but some of you have spent some mana.
Yup.
I live.
What's
Yeah.
the move?
Wayla's like a little bloodshot in the eyes, but she's gonna like look onward. So, well, we need to get the key from Fieldheart.
I don't think conversation's going to cut it with him.
That's what the Ozovra said. But I don't know if she's right. How do we want to approach this?
Striver's just going to kind of shove near us a bit and just be like, maybe we can appeal to his manly spirit. You know, communicate to him as fellow fighters. Perhaps we can penetrate that thick head of his and get through to him that way.
Man-to-man communication.
Exactly.
Wayla
I
watching
feel
Neros
that-
and Stribla, man-to-man communication. She's like, oh, I see.
Cat ears twitching as we say this. I mean, failing that, I could just punch him really hard. Like, really, really hard.
Always an option.
It's
never
an
not
option.
on the
We can put it, yeah, like you say, put it on the table. Just, you know, it's there. It's there if we need it. But, I don't expect it's going to be easy.
He did definitely last session, if I remember right. He did ask like for her head, like.
Yeah, he wanted her to die.
Yeah, very specifically.
Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. If I remember that correctly.
Yeah, no, he advocated for death.
He
I
won't
don't
be
sup-
happy that we're returning empty-handed.
I don't suppose any of you know how to make a magic head out of thin air? Is that a spell? Is that a thing?
Wayla shrugs. Not
Hmm.
my kind of magic.
No, I haven't learned that one yet either.
One day.
Maybe one day. Well, I suppose the only thing to it is...
we can
Sorry.
expect back to fight. Tactically, it makes the most sense if we strike first.
He didn't seem to pay you any mind before. There's a chance that you could have the opportunity to set things up. He's very focused on his fight.
Did we see that he had his key on his person? Maybe it's not... Maybe he isn't carrying it personally. Maybe it's
On
somewhere
his
around his little...
neck.
He was wearing it. I forgot. Well... I hate to say it, I think it is probably going to come down to a fight then. What am I talking about? I love fighting.
You're making me soft. I
Yeah,
do not
wait,
Why
like
am
it.
I...
Wayla smiles and looks kind of relieved when you say that. I'll back you up.
He just kind of nods to her and he says, I'll do the same. We'll look after each other, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like.
We're Team Timeless after all.
Yeah.
That's
Timeless.
right. Team Timeless. Wayla, like, fully, in all the murder, she fully forgot about that. We have an ad break in 4 minutes and 45 seconds. It'd be a really good time to take a mid-session break.
This is our mid-session break.
Yeah.
This is a
Yeah.
perfect time for it.
So I can just... Sorry,
I
you
think
go.
as the party begins to, unless I hear any objections, head towards Fieldheart as they begin to plan things. We'll head on that break.
Yeah, I
So-
think that's rad. I can fire the ad break early if anybody's got to, like, run real urgently. I mean, it's only
I don't
4
have to
minutes
run
out,
real
so-
urgently, but I feel like this is a really good point for it, so maybe we
Yeah.
fire them early. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to fire it early. I'm going to flutter off to the ferry realm, go do a stretch, get some water. I advise y'all do the same. We're going to be doing a quick commercial break. We run for 3 minutes every hour in order to kill pre-rolls on Twitch, but we will be back in just a few minutes from our mid-session break. In the meantime, please enjoy some clips from some wonderful and amazing members of our community.
I wonder who they are.
Who could they be?
goes to you.
Line piece.
Ah,
Line piece.
give it to me!
Piece.
No!
Line piece.
Why are you getting all the line?
Fixing my face. Vivi? Vivi angry. What the? What the? What the? Holy, I need a screen cap.
Discord is
Sorry,
muted. They
my
won't
tracking
be able
came
to
back.
hear
I
you.
hope somebody got that because I sure did not. I was trying to put a piece of paper over my tracker to freeze it so I could get a transparent copy, but we will not be blessed with such today. I really said, what if I made direct eye contact with you? What if I looked right at you in a manner most displeased? That's really what I chose. Angry front-facing Vivi. They're real. They can hurt you. Be careful. Okay, let's try resetting my tracking one more time. One more time. For some reason it thinks when I look up I'm looking straight. Oh, there they are again. Well, no, that's middle distance Vivi. That's Vivi.
I'm in rare form tonight. It's like I have all this pent up streamer goo. Wait. Not what I meant. That's not okay. All right, we're gonna play the game now. We're gonna play the video.
I know. Listen. Observe. The way I'm holding him, like presenting Maxwell.
Christ! Mother... Okay. Dr. Meme.
I wanted to stuff another flower in his wife.
Yes, and also yes. That's true. I am old, and people don't.
Oh. Tag! I'm eating the Smarties! I'm also
Min.
very high!
Min,
Hi!
you fucking... You scared the shit out of me. Did you hear me scream?
No, you got out.
Oh my god, you came in and went tag and went, ah!
Chat, was it cool? Did I do it, buddy?
Oh, you found it.
Oh. What is this? Oh my, what the hell? Where's Molly?
Wait, put it on the ground. Put it on the ground. You need to be initiated.
Oh my god.
Get out your pointer.
We're rich! We're rich!
We're rich. We're rich.
This is the best game
You've been
ever.
initiated. Thank
This
you
is the
for,
best game ever made.
participation.
239 gold! Mamma mia!
2 credits.
Hey, Orby. I hate to say it, but the holidays are over. I've taken down all the lights, the trees down and stored away for next year. I stopped the snow spell and the study, and Dusty's handed in his ribbon. I gotta collect yours too. What are you doing? Oh shit!
He's here. Cottage. 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 Cottage, quick.
You got it,
cottage.
buddy. Get
cottage.
on.
Cottage. Cottage. No. Cottage. No. Cottage. No.
Teleport him. Teleport him.
Oh. Way, weehaw!
Big old charge. Where's he going? Hey, get back over here. Get over here. You drooling? I do.
Yep. The drool.
Control yourself.
Hey, wah, yeah, whoa! Damn.
If anything I say helps you, I'm really happy to hear that. But you know, I'm no professional. My body is a temple, and within its grand stone walls, the sounds of a song reverberate long after the last singer has left. My body is a temple, and that temple is full of cum. Anyways, I gotta go pee. I'll be right back.
I don't
Okay,
trust this.
I'm
You know
unmuting
why?
Discord
I feel
now.
Like something ain't right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna run. I'm
Discord unmuted. Everybody can hear what you're saying now. Now they can hear what you're saying.
I have no idea what clip that was.
Good. Let's just move on and pretend it didn't happen.
I just gotta nuke all of my clips forever.
Listen, I deleted like 240 clips when I became the kobold, something like 240 clips, and I still get fucking weird ones.
I've cleared about 150, but it still keeps happening to me because every now and then there is a really like awful one, but I'm like, but it's so funny. But it's so I don't have a choice. It's funny. But I think I have to get rid of those ones too.
My clip bot definitely loves the milk-soaked Webkins clip.
Yeah,
I've seen that
it does.
more often than any other on my channel.
No! It was that clip?
It's always, yeah, that's the clip that was playing when I sat down before I unmuted everything. I did catch the clip, so.
No, the one that was playing, this channel was completely different. But the Webkins one definitely rocks up on my channel a lot.
The Webkins one! Oh my god! My legacy is haunting!
The other one that it likes to pull.
What? What's the other one?
The Bobby Hill D&D one.
Wait,
well that one I'm happy with.
I can't believe that boy.
That
I don't know
boy
if I know
can't
this
roll
one.
a d20 for his life. He's gonna roll a nat 1 on being normal. Now, Hank, I have no idea what you're talking about. That boy is fine.
You did your best raising that boy.
You did your best raising that boy. And he is El-Fino Coolio. That's what she would say.
Jolly, are you the entire King of the Hill cast?
Dad, I don't know what you want from me, but I want you to know I am playing Sword World now. It's always been Sword World.
Sword World?
No son of mine's playing Sword
World? What is a Sword World?
You
I'll kick
play
Sword
some
World's
Dungeons
ass.
and Dragons. It's a clean burning TTRPG.
At least play Pathfinder, Bobby. We don't go there.
Holy shit.
Dolly, 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 oh, bird. Like, if you know me for places that aren't my own stream, you know a much more polite and tame version of me than actually exists
Boy,
on my
howdy.
stream.
Playing D&D with you and then catching your streams.
Why do you look and
Jesus.
sound so different now? Lynn, what are you talking about, Lynn? Lynn, please, Lynn.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Lynn.
That's imagining that voice actor had any more than one voice.
Yeah, I know, right? I can do like a million voices because I could do this one. Hey.
Yeah, Bob from Bob's Burgers.
Does everyone remembers Archer, right? We loved Archer. It aged well.
Freezing is a cool thing.
Do you want ants? Because that's how you get ants.
Big shout, by the way. Big shout to the fucking best table in the world. We can just talk shit out and it's really good.
I love this table.
Like, I got
love this
anxious
table.
a minute ago. I got anxious and I put a message in our little group chat and I was like, I'm sorry if I push too hard about the rule thing. And Dolly was like, no, sweetie, you don't got to worry about nothing. And I was like, wow, we had like a rules thing come up and everybody's nice.
So like, my first table was a bunch of power gamers that were a decade older than me. And so like half of the session was spent debating rules. It made me feel at home. I loved that. I loved that. Like if you weren't digging through the books within an hour, you failed. So this is just TTRPGs for me. I love it. I'm here for it.
Yeah, my first table was a bunch of kids in high school who had a rules lawyer. I don't care. I'm over, like, I don't care. Whatever the DM says, I'll roll with.
That's usually where I fall
I'm done
too.
arguing rules.
That's a million
I want to make
percent.
sure I'm doing it right.
That
but
was
like,
not
if I'm
my-
doing it
Oh, go ahead.
wrong, I'll take correction.
Like, I couldn't do that, so I had to get really used to rules debates. Because if I ever DM'd them and I did something wrong, they would be like, hey, that's not how this game is supposed to be played, actually, and you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
So I got really used to the rules debates, and honestly, like, when they're civil, they're fun. I like them.
Yeah, well, because, like, the only reason I brought it up at all is because we said, like, let's try to learn this game's hard rules and figure it all out. And we did, like, preface this whole game by being like, sometimes we're going to stop and look stuff up and try to figure out the translation, you know? So, like, normally I'm very much with Ryusei of, like, let the GM win and we fucking have a fun game because we trust our GM.
Yeah.
So I was feeling really guilty about bringing it up because it's not
No,
natural
I
for me
wanna
at all.
Learning.
I want to be right.
I would rather be right. I want to be right.
Yeah. And that I was wrong means now I get to be right.
I don't think
would
you were
rather
wrong,
confidently. I was. You were right. It did take the marksman into account and use the accuracy check for the thing. You were right, and I was wrong. And you know what? That's okay. Like, that's so normal and okay, actually. Normalize being wrong.
Agreed. Hard agreed.
Yeah.
But also, you weren't
yeah.
entirely wrong because, like, the rule for this was weird. You were correct, but
it
also
was
just
both.
not in this instance. So,
Yeah.
like... But yeah, for the love of God, you will not be struck down on the spot if you're wrong about something. As much as our parents would love to teach us otherwise.
Yeah, literally.
An
but,
entire
like,
generation is like, if you're wrong, you'll die forever. Not true.
you're gonna go to
Actually.
turbo hell if you've ever said
Yeah.
anything
Turbo
incorrect in
hell.
your life.
Turbo
If you admit that
hell!
you're
I love
wrong,
Turbo
it's
hell.
like you've been defeated. It'll go on the permanent record that never mattered to begin with.
I'm high-fiving you in religious trauma right now, Prin.
My family's not even religious. They just suck.
No, see, Prin, this is something I talk about on my stream a little bit. Your family, if you feel from context that your family wasn't religious, but I know where we fucking grew up. Everybody was religious there, whether or not they knew it.
My mom would go into church for baptisms and cross her fingers behind her back.
She
She was not
literally crossed
religious.
her fingers behind her back.
Religious.
Yes.
It's
The culture was pervasive.
It's Protestant. It's the Protestant mindset, right? Of that, like, honest work, always be right, never be wrong. That's just really pervasive in the cultures we all grew up in, right?
Exactly.
But like being wrong is so very normal, but really stigmatized. So I normalize being wrong. If I'm wrong about something, I'm like, okay, now I'm not, and that's okay.
Yeah, and you get to learn a new thing, and you're like, cool, I will not be wrong about this anymore.
And that's it. It gets to end
And
there.
yeah,
There doesn't have
The
to be
worst
anything
that
else.
happens is you go, oh shit, I was wrong, and they go, yeah, here's the right thing, and you're like, oh, it was that, okay, and then you're done.
Well, being wrong
And
is
if
how
you
get
have
better at
somebody who
stuff.
holds that against you, get rid of them.
Well, so
Every skill I ever had, I started out very bad and wrong at.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you
And
done everything right for the first
that's the
time
thing.
forever?
We're doing Sword World on our channel. We are one of like 3 English-speaking channels over 5 CCVs that does anything related to Sword World at all. Like, just to be real clear, this is like a real narrow window. So it's really important to me to be good at it because I want us to be good at it.
Yeah, I want to understand this system because every time we play it, I like it more.
Yeah. It's just like every time we find something else cool.
I already have an artificer that I'm making now because of everything I learned today. So I'm thrilled.
Sick.
It's gonna be awesome. I love
This
Sword
pleases
World, and I
me.
love the rules for it. And I think being able to have very candid rules discussions is healthy and good, and I like it. I like that I can be challenged so that I'm not wrong all the time. You know?
Yeah, well, like demonstrating a healthy table flow too is really important because like a lot of people don't
rare.
have that. How many times did
Yeah.
we sit down at a table with toxic people and not realize that it was abnormal until we did better?
I've had one other very positive group in my time playing, and so like it feels very familiar to that, and I'm very grateful. I love this table.
Yeah, my first DM, amazing, wonderful. Gave us an entire handcrafted world and leaned into jokes when it was funny and had a really good time. My second DM started session 0 by saying, my goal is to kill all of your characters. Don't get attached. Like,
yeesh.
I have never had a player character die unless they specifically told me they wanted to.
I have, but it's very infrequent, and it's only when the whole table's in on it.
Yeah, I like player death when the player's cool with it.
Yeah, if it's a result of something that you're like, I'm okay with this, like, there's no good way out of this that isn't just like, I'm God now. Like, otherwise, yeah.
And let me be clear, like sometime we're gonna have to sit down and do like a podcast style stream where we all talk about our worst table experiences. Because I'm seeing some things in the chat, but I don't want to get down. I mean,
Yeah, because we'll spend the rest of the session into it.
I mean,
Yeah.
You know that
It'll be interesting, but it's not the goal today.
Those like hold on, wait a second bits from that one YouTube Shorts creator who does little animated segments. Do you know who I'm talking about? Where like,
I don't.
Wait, hold on a second. Where it's like, oh, tell me about your new character, and then the person starts describing someone who is just a pop culture figure transported into D&D.
Sure.
Yes.
That there is one character in that series who talks about her previous table. And it's always like the joke of this is like the worst possible scenario for like a TTRPG table. And she's like, what? I thought it was normal. What? You mean your dungeon master doesn't exploit your character for their sexual fantasies? I thought that was normal. And like, I've got literally every time she tells some exaggerated nightmare story for the purpose of the comedy, I'm like, oh, I've had that. In real life. That's really been a thing.
Been there. Been there.
So I really like that we can show people what a healthy table is like, because enough people don't have that.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's necessary, and it's why when one of our players has to go and do a really important thing to take care of themselves, another one of us can shift to the DM role, and we can still have a really great table and a really good time. You know.
Care of myself by taking a break from dungeon mastering.
It's important.
Thank you, Dahlia. I am very small.
You are so small that you are standing on the tip of my finger. How are you doing that?
Tip of your finger. I'm very small. Taking a break.
You're like a tiny Luke. Sorry.
Falling.
Moving on.
I think dungeon master for me.
Oh my God.
I've even got a stutter $1.50 slice.
Yeah, look, I've tried so hard not to say anything. Do you understand how hard it's been?
Tiny Tabbit lives!
Tiny mouse-sized Tabbit? A Tabbit-sized Tabbit?
Okay.
I could have been a Pico Tabbit.
Anyways, you have done a murder.
Now that we've finished with that topic.
You are on your way to Fieldheart. This is a really important question I will ask very directly. It seems like you are going to likely encounter some form of combat. You might even be planning a surprise attack. Do you want to sleep to recover MP first?
Am I muted?
Remember that
No, you're not
sleeping
muted.
has things here.
No, you did cut out. I thought you were agreeing with my since we finished that topic.
Ooh.
I was trying to say something for a solid 10 minutes.
Oh my gosh,
But I'm like,
please.
it got to the point where I was like, what is broken?
Please say something. I didn't.
Yeah, that was
No, the moment is so far gone that I don't even remember. But I'm just like, okay, as long as my shit's working, we're good.
It is working.
Let's go.
Discord does this thing sometimes, and I have a problem where I talk a lot. Sometimes when two people are talking at once, Discord will just decide one of these people isn't talking anymore. So that's probably on me, Printers. I apologize.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm just like, it got to a point where where you start talking and then you go, oh, I'm muted. Except I had that moment where I was like, it doesn't say I am. Wait, like you know when you're saying stuff and then you look over and the little mute icon's there and you're like,
Yeah.
son of a bitch.
Okay, so do you want to sleep, party, or do you want to progress forward?
Take it in shifts again, like last time.
Yeah, Rena's actually in good shape, so I will defer to the rest of y'all who are missing a lot more MP than I am, which is weird.
Wayla nods. I can cast the protective enchantment again.
Oh yeah.
You should go first. The boys should sleep, and Rena and I will keep an eye out.
It looks like I'm missing a lot of MP, but that's because my maximum is 7, and I have spent 3.
Oh. I was like, man, what did Nero spend all his MP on? That's wild. And you're like, I have spent 3.
Yeah, I am
every
good.
brain cell I had.
I can do another beetle skin before the next fight, and I am okay. There is nothing else that I need to do that involves MP at this point in time.
It seems like Strebla and Wayla would be the two who need it if anyone wants it. But we could also just have everybody rest to get everyone topped off. I leave this to you.
Wayla will take the initiative here, looking at Strebla. She'll plant her staff between the two of them. She'll pull up her hand, and the little green kind of protective energy comes up. And I'm going to cast my resistance spell. What is it called again? Give me a second.
Gosh, I wish I remembered.
Give me a second. Spiritualism. It is called Counter Magic. No, hard rule is this only lasts 3 minutes, so I remember.
But Dolly rule is it lasts for the dream.
So I'm into that. I'm going to spend 2 MP. I'm going to counter magic on Wayla and Strebla. And then Wayla will begin her ritual of going to sleep, which is about... presumably I'll cast the spell after, but her ritual of going to sleep is about 15 minutes long.
Yep.
Strebla will stand strategically in the way to block things with his back to her.
No mana.
I have no mana.
I have no mana.
I take it then that Neros and Rena are staying awake.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move us over to a screen. I'm gonna move us over to a screen.
I'm gonna move us
Actually,
over to a
correct
screen.
that. It's no money, no mana, no maidens.
So
Perfect.
this
No
screen
problems.
should just be completely dark for all of you, yes?
Yes.
I do see the name of my token on it.
Yeah, I
That's
see my
fine.
token.
You can see the name of your token.
Yeah,
So
completely dark.
the two of you fall asleep. Let's start with let's start with the music. Actually, I want... Is this gonna work? Please work. You should work.
Oh, no music.
Beautiful. So, Strebla, your eyes open to grass and trees. Familiar. I'll direct the camera up here to the northern end. Strebla, there's darkness around you, but you stand on a forested path. A little too plain, but familiar. You know this. You know what this is from. And off in the distance, you see familiar people. People that you never thought you'd get the pleasure of seeing alive again. A caster, another fighter who would fight alongside you, a priest who would tend your wounds and talk you for hours and hours, endlessly into the night. You know these people. You lost these people. And all of them are standing and beckoning you forward to go with them. What do you do?
Streebler is just going to kind of look at them. His ears are going to kind of flatten down. And he's just going to kind of take a step back. And just be like, no. No, you're tricking. They're not here. They can't be here. This isn't, no, I'm not falling for this. This is happening.
The priest walks up to you, an elf, a bit of an older gentleman, but he looks more wizened than aged as he is an elf. And he places a hand on your shoulder if you let him.
He lets him.
And you feel the familiar warmth from his hand. It has to be real. It must be real. It feels so real. And he smiles. Streebler, are you okay? That was a tough fight back there, but you kept us all safe. Thank you. Are you okay?
Peter's gonna immediately wrench his shoulder free and take a step back. No, this isn't. You're not tricking me. This isn't real. No.
It could be. We can make it real.
Streebler kind of clenches his fists and kind of looks directly at the elderly elf, and just kind of says, "No, I lost them once. I can't lose them again. You
don't have to. We can stay here, you and me, and them. You saved us this time. You did. We're okay."
Streebler's gonna kind of... Sorry.
If you want to wake up, you can.
Streebler's gonna kind of look down to his arms where he's got the scars up and down it intermittently. And he's gonna kind of place a hand on one of them and just say, I already lost you, but they need me. I haven't lost them yet, and I refuse to let anything bad happen to them. I failed you, but I won't fail them.
You see sadness overwhelm his expression. But he nods with understanding. Tears well up in his eyes. If this is an illusion, it's a very real one. Because as he pulls you in for a hug, you know the exact words that he would say here, and you hear them. Then go to them. They need you. We're gone. But we'll always be here if you ever change your mind. And you feel the dagger plunge into you. Right into your chest. Blood starts to pool on your clothes. A dark crimson red threads across you. It won't stop no matter what you do. The blade is dark and shadowy with a white outline. It doesn't look real. It couldn't be real. And you wake up. Wayla! Oh, Wayla. Wayla.
Yeah, hi, it's me, Wayla.
Hi, Wayla. You find yourself in the sky. On a cloud.
That's new.
Delicate, soft, downy plush on your feet. Around you is nothing. Two pillars in front of you covered in moss, the smell of greenery around you, but the sight of it ever missing. And a small table. Tiny little thing. Just a carrot.
That's kind of nice. Wayla will kind of straighten out her dress a little neurotically, smooth out her ears, fix her pigtails, adjust her glasses, fix her bootlaces, fix her dress again, And she'll approach the carrot. Is there any other sign of anything about it?
It's a carrot.
Sort of narrow, squinty eyes here. So am I in dream logic mode, or am I like alert enough to know that I'm in this place where I shouldn't take things from dreams?
You might be a little bit alert enough to think maybe you shouldn't take it from dreams. You haven't forgotten what you were doing. You know what happened before you fell asleep. It feels like you woke up here.
So I'm up in the sky?
Yeah, sort of. It feels like you're up in the sky. Like, intuitively, you kind of know I'm really high up right now. The air feels thinner. It's a little harder to breathe. But when you look around, you just see a black abyss.
No
similar
stars,
to what you
no
would see.
positioning?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
Then I think Wayla's gonna kind of put her hand on top of the carrot, and she'll kind of call out to no one in particular, an interesting offer, but I think I have to decline.
Oh. You hear the familiar voice of the woman that you would see in your dreams. But I thought you said the one thing you would wish for was a carrot. Are you a liar?
A little bit, yes. And she'll grin. But it's only because I wanted to talk to you.
No, you didn't. You refused to answer all of my questions. You guard yourself from me. You have no desire to talk to me. You wish to manipulate me.
She'll cock her head to the side. Maybe. You're starting to figure me out.
It's not very hard, because you haven't figured yourself out yet either, have you?
She stands stoic, but her guts twist.
You haven't really been good at anything, have you? Everything you've ever tried. You were an outcast. Lonely. You tried so many things. None of them worked. Beat your head against the wall over and over. So valiant, Wayla. But aren't you tired?
Not tired enough to quit.
What about to accept a hand?
I don't think that's what you're offering me.
Why?
Because I've seen the others who have accepted your help, and they're in pain. And I want to save them from it.
I hope you do. But I want you to remember everything it is that you're capable of. Everything it is that you can become. Save them. Save me. And then, save yourself. And you look down, Wayla, and in place of the carrot, your hand now firmly wrapped around it, is a knife. A jagged-looking thing. Sharp. Sheer black. No light reflects off of it. It consumes the light around it. It is emptiness. It is a tear in reality in the shape of a dagger. And it's in your hands. And you feel it. Not the ability to accept a wish. The ability to create them. You see every failure through the eyes of other people. You see how other people looked at you. You hear their thoughts as they see you stumble or fall or fail. You see the perception of everyone who's ever doubted you, everyone who ever removed you from your home, everyone, and what they thought of you. And then you feel vindication. As you stand with the dagger in your hand, you feel its weight, you feel its power. You could grant yourself the wish. If only this wasn't a dream. And then you wake up.
I gotta hand it to you right now, Dolly, because Wayla was being standoffish about her wish, and you figured it the fuck out anyway. If you had given me the choice to stay asleep instead of saying I wake up, Wayla would really strongly have weighed this option.
Yep.
She sits up looking for the dagger.
Gone. Not there.
Wayla's just gonna take a minute to catch her breath. She's clearly in distress and she's like calming herself.
Sure. Yeah. Oh my God. Your heart rate is pounding. It is absolute. You cannot stop. It's kind of like adrenaline.
Mm-hmm.
You're scared and anxious, but you're excited.
Yeah.
Streebla, Wayla, you both wake up.
Yeah. I just still got Wayla on screen. She's gonna look over at Streebla. Did she get you?
Streebla has woken up, gone full beast mode, and is on all fours, kind of like saucer-eyed, looking at the rest of the party for a second before he kind of snaps to his senses. Kind of stand
like
up.
She got both of you.
Reverts back to normal. No. No, she didn't get me.
She's getting better. We have to get through this sooner rather than later. I've seen the Talon. I know what it is.
Streebla just kind of puts a hand to his chest. Yeah, I think I got an idea of what it's like as well. Did she stab you with it, or was that just a special for me?
Wayla, in your head, you see it. You see your hand on the dagger plunged into Streebla, the blood starting to come out of it, staining the blade, staining your hands, and then it's gone as soon as you see it.
Wayla looks at Streebla. Yeah.
Well,
now,
we can walk it off
stutter.
together. We can walk it off together.
Thanks, Streebla.
It's been, what, 4 hours,
It's
like a
been-
short rest?
About, yeah, but Nero, Serena, you're getting a little tired. Maybe you could go for sleep too. Or are we gonna go without?
Nope.
I'm fine.
Now,
You
I
should
will say,
both stay awake.
you are starting to get tired. In fact, so tired, I think, that you might have a -1 accuracy and evasion
Ooh.
penalty if you don't sleep.
Oh no.
You can choose to take that if you want. It won't be anything more than that until a further level of it. But for right now, if you don't sleep, that is what you will get.
I'm good.
Okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
DM question: What do we recover with a short rest?
Full mana and 20% HP.
I thought it was the other way around.
Nope.
No, thankfully, no. It's HP recovers slower, MP recovers quicker, and MP can be used to recover health faster. So, you can full heal yourself after a rest, but you'll have less mana.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm at full health, then let's go. Full everything.
Well, do you head to Field Heart then?
Let's go kick a Tabbit's butt.
Well
So-
said. Let's go.
Are you going to just stride up the stairs into the place where he is? Because I can move us to that map, but if you have anything you want to do ahead of time, speak now or forever hold your peace. Okay. I take that as my answer.
Yeah, Wayla will discuss it briefly with the group. I think there were some stairs leading to the wall, but they have a tactically difficult position to ambush. We're probably going to meet him head on.
In fact, he is still here, sitting where he was before. His men are in the exact same position as they were. You approach again from the east as you did prior, and he hasn't noticed you yet, but it probably won't take him long. What do you do?
Wayla's gonna look at Neros and Stribla and see how they're feeling.
Neros and Stribla, how are you feeling?
It's the same scene as before.
It is uncanny how identical it is. Genuinely nothing has changed.
What do you think? Do we appeal to him or do we appeal with our...
There's no honor
He didn't strike me.
in ambush, but
I didn't think you'd listen.
We can try.
I'll try and speak to him.
Sounds like you want to talk. Which is good because he notices you at this moment. Wait, I don't see a head. Did you have trouble finding her?
Wayla will step up to the front and she'll say, "We had difficulty with the head. She's become a ghast."
A fate befitting a traitor.
But we have her key. And Wayla will show the key.
I need you to roll. God, there isn't deception. I just have to decide on if he believes you.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, can I assist? But it's no roll for her.
I've seen some similar rolls made using your spirit modifier. I've seen it be a spirit roll before.
I kind of love it not being a roll because that means that you actually have to role play your lie. And so he squints. Gas can drop dust. Did you bring her dust?
You know what? Oh, sorry, go Stribla.
I was going to say, Streble's just going to kind of take a step forward and say, It was scattered to the wind like the wretched coward that she was. We scarce had time to scoop it up before it fled, just like she did in life.
Damn.
He stands up and walks to you, Strebla, and he is short. He is the same height as Wayla. This isn't a big tabbit. This is a little guy. And he looks at you, Strebla. She was a lot of things, but a coward wasn't one of them. I just don't like her. You didn't fight her at all.
Streble's going to kind of frown. Didn't you call her a coward last time we spoke?
She's a coward because I don't like her. She's not a coward who would run away from a fight from you.
Oh no, she fought.
She didn't run. We fought.
She wouldn't run.
For what it's worth, she didn't run. She did stand her ground. We just defeated her after a long-fought battle.
No, you didn't. She could defeat me. I sent you there to die. That you're here again means you didn't really fight her.
Wayla begins casting a spell.
Combat begins.
Like kick him over the wall.
Factions. So as this begins, let me make sure I got the right map here. Yes, I do. As combat begins, he snaps his fingers, and two of the undead guards show up behind him with swords in hand. From beyond the walls, two very odd-looking wisps, something of the sort. They're these orbs of spirit magic. What they actually are might be more dependent on a monster knowledge check. But first, any combat preparation anyone wants to do?
We should get our battlers.
Yeah.
We should get our battlers. What a great idea. What a wonderful idea. I will go and grab those. Boop. Those Okay, we'll talk about that later. I have an idea for the future, but for now, we'll just do this. And boom.
Neros will, I guess it would have to be here, right?
I love that you
Since
got a
there's gonna
side
be the
view for him.
Base, yeah.
Yeah, I made a side view for him as well, so it would work well for the combat.
Neros draws his sword, breathes in, breathes out, and uses the beetle skin technique.
Breathe in.
Fantastic.
Breathe in.
Breathe in.
Breathe in,
Breathe in.
beetle out.
Breathe in. Breathe in. What?
Let me check a few things here. Okay. Okay. The next thing I need to double check here is this. I accidentally closed my necessary tabs, which is so silly of me. It's so silly of me to do that. I'm so silly for doing that. I'm genuinely so silly for that. Can I get a monster knowledge check?
You can. Whoop. It's that number, 11.
11. Okay. Any others? 5, 10.
My dice so bad.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be your specialty, I'm afraid.
Nothing is my specialty tonight.
I thought you could only roll that if you had
I mean, you got stabbed.
I did.
So everybody gets to roll it, but only Sage gets to use a modifier on it.
And Sage it also is required to know the weaknesses of it. So you can know what they are, but
Oh,
it
is
depends.
Sage required for the weakness?
Okay.
It fucking is.
Wow.
I know, it's weird. Let's see.
Gabby,
what does
listen.
it take to know?
Sorry, I'm not supposed to be.
Okay. So I see 10, 10, 5, 11. So the guys are these are people. They're people who fight. The Tabit is a Tabit. They fight. These in the back here, Rena, Neros, and Wayla, you have all heard of these. It's something called an abyss regret. They're creatures that specifically exist within abysses, which might say something about where you are, but they seem a little different than what you've heard, which is maybe why you don't know what their weakness is. Something about this place seems to be modifying them in an interesting way. It's hard to tell exactly what it is, but what an abyss regret is it's essentially the lingering regrets of those who have died merging together to become an entity, which is what these are, the abyss regret. They're these large orbs. Normally they're actually small, but these ones are big. They're huge. They are like the size of people. They're normally smaller than this with multiple of them, but these are very, very large. You can see like faces sort of like contorting in the flames. They look like they're in these petrifying, wailing screams, but you can't hear them. You can feel them, like something is screaming in your ear, but you can't hear it, but you can feel it on like your eardrum. It's disconcerting. And you can see twisted visions inside the roiling mass of flame of people. And you see an image of a guy at a bar clinking a glass with a bunch of his friends. You see 2 children playing in the streets as a bread vendor looks on. You see a king sitting on a throne, weeping into his hands. You see reality of so many people twisting into itself like a tempest. But you cannot ascertain any weaknesses that they might have. Initiatives!
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Yeah!
Oh, 7s.
Ooh, yeah,
Ooh,
I got
hey.
And if I could get one from you as well, Rena?
It's up there. It's an 8.
Ah, I see it. Yes, okay. So highest being a 13, the party is going to get to go first. Congratulations. Wayla, you have done good.
Yep, Wayla will open up with a spell as well.
Okay, I think that is all of our combat steps. Begin. Oh, positioning. If anyone wants to reposition, now it's the time.
I think we did that when we first got here.
It's okay to do them a little out of order. That one in particular, because it's just going to happen at some point before the combat starts. Okay. Party, you go first. General Fieldheart with a key around his neck stands in front of you, both of his axes drawn. 2 soldiers with their swords stand behind him, and these 2 Abyss Regrets are behind them. What do you do?
Wayla throws her hands out to the sides and says, "Spirits of protection, guard my allies." And then a kind of like metallic sheen appears. I'm casting protection. I'm multiple targeting, hitting all 4 of us. For 4 MP, everybody takes -1 physical and magical damage per attack during the spell's duration.
Beautiful.
It does not affect
magical. That's
it does not
interesting.
affect poison, disease, or curse type of damage.
Poison, disease, or curse. Okay.
Yeah. And that's gonna be my turn.
Perfect. Nero, Strebla, Rena.
I'm gonna aim for the little man.
You're gonna aim for the little man? Aim for the little man for me. What bullet are you gonna use?
Before you, Rena, before you fire, can I do something?
Yeah, go for it.
Strebla's just gonna crack his knuckles and just kind of say, "You know, I was ready for a fair fight, but I really don't like the way you spoke to me just now, so I think we're just gonna speed through this one." And he's gonna hold up his hand and paralyze on Fieldheart.
You broke up. I think I heard paralyze.
I'm gonna cast Paralyze on Fieldheart.
Wonderful. Tell me about that.
Okay, so
I said, tell me about that like I don't already have it up on my screen.
Yeah. What do I just roll a power score to hit?
You're gonna need to do that to start. Yeah, roll your power check.
Yeah.
Power check to hit.
A 10. Now he is a boss. He gets to roll. If I went with the default, he would be fine.
Yeah.
Let's see. He actually passes. He is going to negate that.
Okay, so that's 3 MP.
And he goes, "If you could do anything to me, that would be making it fair to you."
Strebla's just gonna crack his knuckles and be like, "Okay, shame. Fists it is." And I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. Neros. Rena.
I'll let Rena go.
Critical bullet.
There's a -1 to that.
Ooh, there is a -1 to that, but that is a good roll. That actually is going to hit. Nice.
Yeah. Wow.
Yikes.
Great news is that that is magic damage, so it is going to ignore his armor. And so as it goes from the light blue to the bright orange, it rockets out and careens outwards and slams into him, sending him back like he hasn't taken a solid hit from someone in some time, but he laughs. Yes! As he gets very excited for his attack.
God, Dolly, your voices are so good.
Oh, thank you.
All right, Neros will close the gap here, moving into melee range. You laugh now, but you have not yet faced the stalwart shield of Green Meadow! And he's gonna swing.
Hey,
with a -1. So let's see if he can do it. Let's see if he can do it.
Yeah, that's right. He gets to roll.
He gets to roll. Close, but no cigar. He does fail.
I suppose smoking is bad.
No, it is. It is. If only he hadn't smoked those cigars, that wouldn't have hit him, but it does hit him. So go ahead.
Oh, it does hit him.
Let's go.
Yeah, no, it does hit him, yes.
Smoking is bad.
A solid 10 damage. You bring your sword down. Now, he has thick armor. It's not quite as effective as yours. You are very proud of your current armor setup, but it is effective. Maybe it's how he's wearing it and using it. Maybe he's out of practice, or maybe the armor itself is aged. But you do manage to pierce through a little bit and deal a total of 4 damage, it being reduced by 6.
Wow, okay.
And he looks at you eagerly, beyond excited that he is about to get to attack you because everyone on your team has gone. So here's what happens. This soldier moves up into the skirmish zone with you, meaning the other one can move past and get into attack melee range with Streebla. Let's start with an evasion check from Streebla.
A mistake on his part, really.
Is it? It might be. It might be. Barely is. He does miss as he swings at you. You manage to just narrowly avoid it. He is rabid and bloodthirsty, and he hasn't had a real fight in some time, but he's very excited for more. Neros, as the regular soldier attacks you, I want 1 evasion check.
13.
You also narrowly avoid their attack. But Fieldheart, with the 2 axes in his hand, moves to swing. I need 2 evasion checks from you.
Ooh.
A 17 and an 11. Let's see what he can do. That's 9 plus... Ooh, he comes... Neros, on that 17, you know you're not going to get hit. You see this coming. You know what he's going to do. You've seen these kind of strikes before, but it is so fast and strong that before you know it, the axe is barely missing your face. He got a total of 16 on the dice. He was inches away from hitting that. And you are now aware that he is not all talk. As his next one does hit you. The one missing your face, because he jumped up to do it using his big old tabbit legs. He jumped up to swing at your face, and on the way down, he brings the other axe into your chest, dealing maybe the first time a monster has ever done damage to you if he doesn't roll like shit. 14 damage.
Woo!
I take 3.
You take 3 damage.
Oh my god.
But
Is
so
that
as it
is that including the
chinks-
-1 from protection?
No. I don't. I mean, is it, Neros? You got the protection.
Ah, right.
So 2
2
damage then?
damage.
Okay.
I helped.
I was gonna make a joke about it doing
chinks
2.
past your armor and then into your flesh, past the beetle skin, and you have finally been hurt by an enemy. And
It
the
only took
taste of
3
blood-
games?
4.
4 games.
4 sessions before he took damage.
Oh my god.
He looks excited, thrilled. Now, the Abyss Regrets go. And they're fun. They're really fun. Let's see. They're both going to move a little bit, using a limited move. Neros! I'm gonna need 2 willpower saving throws from you.
Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't like it either. Let's go. Oh.
Oh!
Hey!
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Okay. So here's what happens.
Adds in 5.
Here's what happens. Adds in 5. Okay. 5 seconds or 5 minutes?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay.
Adds
So-
in 5 picoseconds.
Yeah, then it's already over by the time I finish asking that question. Neros, you hear them say things. You hear things. Don't you remember the way they looked at you? Don't you remember the way they talked about you? Don't you regret the choices that you've made? Aren't you weak? And these words all kind of fall flat. You are stronger than their weak, cursed words. They find no regrets. Their cruelty finds no purchase on your soul as you completely negate their damage.
Low key, I
They're
love
like,
the idea.
No.
Like they're taking psychological shots in the dark, and like sometimes they just get it wrong, and that's when you succeed. And it's like, you'll never be a dancer. And he's like, good. And they're like, shit, that's not his dream.
It would be better if it did work. Like, you can't tell me what I can and can't do. I can dance better than anybody.
I am the prettiest ballerina at the ball.
And the idea that he screams that, but the rest of us didn't hear the attack.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because it's psychic damage, so he just yells that, and we're like, "You all right?"
He's just answering the questions earnestly, like, no, 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 over and over again.
Yeah.
Your mother never loved you. I had 2 dads.
Meanwhile,
My
Layla would
mother made me cheese tarts every Sunday.
The rest of us are learning things.
Those cheese tarts.
Layla's devastated because she had like 6 moms.
Party, it is your turn, party.
Wayla's going to continue, noticing that nobody is yet injured. She's except for Neros, who is only barely injured. And she is going to lay her staff out and cast another spell, targeting all 4 of us once again with a buff spell. She says, spirits of magic, guard us, protect our minds from influence, and counter magic. Now everybody in the party has a +2 to willpower checks.
And how long did the protection buff last?
3 minutes on both of these.
On both of them. Perfect. Okay, that'll probably be for the rest of this combat. So you have bonuses on willpower and on defense. Incredible.
And we're gonna kill a man in under 3 minutes.
Maybe.
Here's hoping.
Maybe.
Hot and fresh.
I know I did just say I don't ever kill my party members, but there's always a chance.
There's always a chance.
This is Sword World. One errant dice roll and you will die.
It's true. You die so fast in this system.
Neros, Strebla, Rena,
Yeah.
you still have actions.
Okay.
And Rena too. Yeah, you said Rena.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm trying to decide which one's getting shot.
Take the shot, Rena.
I'll start going for the back line.
Gonna go for the Abyss Regret? Okay.
Yeah, so that in the next turn they can go at me and go, "Don't you regret missing on your last turn?" Like, yeah.
Yes, I do actually. I do actually.
Ooh.
So that's a 9 to hit.
That's a 9 to hit. That does miss.
I thought so. I do regret it.
Yeah,
Now
that is a
they've got
noticeable
ammo for
regret.
next turn.
Strebla, Neros.
I'm just going to hit this man as hard as I can. He says, hopefully.
Hit him.
Oh,
That does not hit him, but you have chain attack.
I'm going to follow up with a second.
That does not hit him. This guard has been looking forward to combat. He missed it. He needs it. And so he is very excited and dodging these attacks rather effectively. Neros, you're the only one left.
He's gonna retaliate against Fieldheart. Fieldheart, is obviously enjoying this, and honestly, for like actual first time fierce combat, so is Neros.
Oh yeah, you feel very alive right now.
That is an 11.
That is an 11? That is an 11. And are you attacking Fieldheart?
Yes.
Yeah, he expertly dodges out of the way. And he looks at you with that same sadistic grin. He is very excited. Okay, game will pause during the ads. We will do the enemy's turn after the ads in 3 minutes.
Yeah, I want everybody to be able to see us getting our asses kicked.
Oh yeah, well, I'm gonna kick your ass today.
Listen, I felt it coming. I'm like, okay, I gotta get the buff spells up. We really need to hedge our bets here tactically.
I like that buff spells feel good to use in this game.
They feel. I've done so much with the buff spells.
You have? I really like how buffs work in this. I actually kind of hated how buffs work in 5e. They're just weird, but in this they're just they're perfect. They work exactly like I want them to. The lack of concentration is great.
Concentration is such a weird system. Like, I get it for certain effects, but like the goal of being like a support caster is like to buff up your allies, right? Like, the joy of it is like, I've given you an edge, go use it, you know? But like,
and the way that concentration is used to make some spells not overpowered is very good, but it had the side effect of making support not as good. It made like pure damage stuff a lot easier to deal with, but as far as like all utility, it became a lot less useful, which is a shame.
Well, 5e has the weird problem too when it comes to support and healing characters. If they tried, rather than like letting the game require a healer, right?
Yeah.
They tried to give everybody some healing options so that you don't necessarily need like a dedicated priest or cleric on your team. And like, Wayla's not an awesome healer. We've divided healing between Wayla and Rena, but like, there's the vibe in 5e of like, I just lost my train of thought. Support characters. The kind of like rubber band death save system in 5e where it's more efficient to let somebody hit 0 and then heal them. And it just creates these weird rules dynamics that just feel like they've overcomplicated it to solve a problem that wasn't really that much of a problem.
I do think support in like 3.5, the ability, because I saw what power gamers would do in 3.5, they would break the game doing it, right?
Quicken Spell was obnoxious in 3.5.
Quicken Spell was a nightmare. And the things you could do with multi-classing were horrifying. I don't feel like the raw buffs that you can get in this game do that. Does Neros get 11 defense? Yes. But I can just throw things at you that will deal more than 11 damage.
Or you can throw magic damage at him, because physical and magic damage are separated in this.
Yeah, and I only have that 11 for 3 rounds. After that, it's gone.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh yeah, this buff lasts for 3 minutes. I'm like, what? I get 30 seconds on this. What do you mean 3 minutes?
But what's super cool about that is you can buff yourself up, and that gives me time to stack up the buffs and set up the battlefield. Which is really fun. Like, genuinely, the turns go so fast in this. Like, a full turn for a full faction of the combat takes as long as like a D&D player's turn normally does. So like, I don't feel like all I've done is give you a +1 each of my turns, but it still feels like I'm doing something good.
I love the combat system in this. It grows on me every time we do it.
Yeah. Sword World.
Sword World!
Also, since we're in an ad break, let me shout out to Malinum, with whom I recently recorded a super cool bit of content that we're gonna release in like 2-3 weeks or so. I did get to talk a little bit about Sword World during that. So.
Sword Warg.
Sword Warg.
Sword Warg.
Sword Warg.
Sword Warg.
How long we got for ads?
1 second.
My passive counting worked. That's incredible.
Yeah, good timing.
Okay, cool. I'm always counting.
Dolly nailed it.
I'm always counting. Okay, that means it's now the enemy's turn. Strebla, I need 1 evasion check. Neros, I need 3, starting with the soldier at first, and then Field Heart for the other 2.
Whoa.
Oh boy.
Oof!
Oh, okay.
Hey, free experience.
Ooh, free experience. Ooh. Strebla, you dodge yet again. Well done. It fails to find purchase, and Neros, that evasion has a -1 and becomes a 10. Yes.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Shit.
So that guy's gonna hit you, which it wouldn't have if you had taken a nap. But you decided not to sleep, so it does hit you. Let's see if he can do any damage to you. Let's just see. Ooh! 12! It's close!
Reduced
it's
by 1. So none.
Yeah.
Damn. The sound of Layla's protect spell resonates.
Very high damage. Very high damage for what he could roll, but it still doesn't hit you.
That would almost kill Rena.
Yep.
Yeah.
It didn't even hit Nero.
Yeah,
It
it would.
clangs off your armor. But Field Heart. Let's see if he can hit an 18. Let's see if he can hit an 18. No. But can he hit the other one?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it's a nat 1. So yeah, I was making sure he didn't get 2 nat 1s as well. He did not.
Cool.
Let's see if we can roll better damage this time, though. Take 17 damage from me as the axe finds purchase in your arm.
Jesus.
You don't get to saunter up to fights with 12 defense without me realizing I need to challenge you.
That's before or after defense?
That is before defense.
Okay, so that is 5 damage.
Not a lot.
Still
But
a lot.
Neros, you have a dawning realization that you need this guy to not get to your back line.
Yeah. I realize that too. Can I talk about this for a second? You play like Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest, and you're like, okay, these are the frontliners. These guys take, small amounts of damage from monsters. My squishies are in the back. Everything is safe. Technically, that's the same situation we have going on here. But being in the back line and seeing that tank taking that amount of damage is fucking terrifying. It's so scary.
Because as the axe find purchase in you, Neros, he goes, if you can bleed, you can die. And I'm gonna need 2 more willpower checks from you.
Plus 2 on these.
Plus 2 on them.
Plus 2 on these.
Oh,
10.
no.
15.
And 15. Okay. Well. One of these hit. Wait. Defender. Wayla has saved you from this damage. But you meet it because of the buff.
Not to
and
be that
meets
bitch.
negates.
I want to double check because Neros didn't sleep.
I said accuracy
That's evasion,
and
not
evasion.
willpower, though.
I
Yeah.
said accuracy and evasion.
Okay. Thank goodness.
I am not going to change that. That is going to be the next time I offer that warning, though. It will be willpower and fortitude.
Ugh. Neros,
And
you okay up there, buddy?
Neros, they get closer. They say things like, "You'll never leave here alive. You'll never see them again. You'll never get to meet her." And the last one feels like it hits a chord, but you don't know why. Doesn't work.
It's me, Dolly. It's just Wayla.
It's just Wayla, yeah. Yep, obviously.
Just Wayla.
Anyways. You do negate it. Congratulations. And it is now the party's turn.
Oh, good.
I got another buff for y'all. Y'all want to get a buff before we start the turn?
Yes, please.
All right, so Wayla's not gonna have much healing left. But Wayla swirls around, does a full like pirouette twirl, her dress like spinning out to the sides, and then kind of settles in on her heel, and sparkles of rainbow sort of drift out to all 3 of the other people in the party, and linger around your weapons, stealing and sharpening the edges, fixing the barrel. Enchant weapon on everybody in the party. It's going to cost me 6 MP. Your damage is increased by 1. And that includes your gun, Rena. Because it is technically a ranged... let me double check that, because it says when the target makes a melee or ranged attack, and the artificer spells are described as shooting attacks, right? So
no, you're right.
Okay.
If it's not specifically modifying like physical damage, then yeah, you're right.
Okay. Yeah, this says just the damage it is caused.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
damage it
No,
causes.
the bullets will deal an extra damage too.
Yay! Okay, that's gonna be 6 more
Yay.
MP. But that's Wayla's turn. Everybody's got all of my buffs now.
Streebla, Neros, Rena, get fighting.
Okay.
What were you rolling at?
It doesn't matter. I can't hit me.
It does, because if it's the boss, he can roll 2 nat 1s. Ah, okay.
Kill them.
Still the Abyss regrets it. Unfortunately, yeah, does not hit them.
Yeah.
Neros and Streebla.
Scribbler is just going to attack the guy in front of him again.
By all means. That does hit. That does hit.
That does hit. Okay.
That does hit.
Damage.
Plus 1 extra to that, so it's a total of 10. Now, do you chain attack and hit again?
Yes. If he's not, if he's still standing, I'm hitting.
He is
again.
still standing.
Okay.
You don't have any modifiers to make your attacks hit more, correct?
Not without going full beast mode, and that's an entire turn.
Okay. Then the second attack does make contact, but he brings up his like wrist guard against it. But the first kick rattled his helmet off. It fully kicks it off. Now bleeding from a head wound. He looks very not great, but he is still standing.
Okay.
Stribla, do you want fanaticism next round?
Yes, please.
Neros, you're the last one. You have a field heart in front of you, a slightly wounded guard next to you. What do you do?
We're gonna take a quick shot at this guard next to me
go
that's taking
for
some
it.
damage.
See if you can take him out.
Yeah, we're gonna empty this playing field a little bit.
Ooh, even with a -1, that's a big hit. Go ahead. Yeah, so Neros, you might be tired, but you are undaunted and unafraid. Don't they know they're facing the stalwart shield? The friendly beast of the West? Don't they know this? And you bring the blade down to its legs and knock it down to where Stribla is waiting to knee it in the head, just finishing it off as the two of you work together. And it dies.
Fantastic.
It's now their turn.
Oh yeah.
I think, correct me if I'm wrong here, Wayla, since there are 2 of them in the front line right now, this guy does get to move forward.
It has to be more than double.
It is more than double.
It's currently exactly double. It's got to be +1.
It has to be more.
Yeah,
okay.
n times 2 plus 1.
Well, good news.
Yeah, there you go. That's kind of what I was expecting.
Streetblatt, I need an evasion check. Neros, I need 2.
Okay.
Let me see. Okay. Streetbla, you are going to get... Do you have a bonus to evasion?
No.
No.
I think so,
okay.
no.
Okay. Then you are going to get hit. And you are going to take 8 damage before defense.
Okay, so I'm going to take 6 damage.
Okay.
Don't forget +1 damage because of my spell.
+1 damage,
I'm going
correct.
to take 5 damage.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Neros, you rolled an 11 and a 14.
Oh, God.
To hit you, he rolled... Oh, I'm sorry. Those are a 10 and a 13.
10 and a 13, yes.
The first one to hit against the 10 is a 14, and the second one is 10. Yeah, that won't work. So he hits you once, but he deals 15 damage.
I take 3.
You take 3. He is chipping away at you. This flurry of blades that he is striking you with continues to find purchase. You may have met your match.
This tiny monstrosity.
And I also need you to make a willpower saving throw.
+2 on
The
these.
other one can't, but you can.
15.
You do succeed. You do succeed. It continues to sort of miss the mark with everything that it throws at you. It is not able to find your regrets, but it's getting closer. Party, it is your turn.
Wayla looks at Streebla and nods. Looks at Neros. Does Neros want a buff too? It's gonna reduce your evasion.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
No.
Then Wayla extends a hand towards Streebla. Her eyes get serious and says, "Defend me," and drops fanaticism on Streebla. I'm gonna make my power check. I realized I forgot to make my power check last round too.
That's okay.
Just for kicks, retroactive roll. Oh, that's close. Okay, we're good though. Stribla, +2 to hit, -2 evasion.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Stribla, you gonna take that swing now?
Oh yeah.
Go ahead. That's gonna miss.
Jesus, even with the +2, huh?
Yeah.
Chain attack, chain attack.
Chain it into this.
That's
It's
a big hit.
There
Big
you go.
Big damage.
Was it a big hit because of my fanaticism buff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
There's
that's
no better
9
feeling.
damage.
9 damage
No,
again.
yeah,
Bringing this time you hit with your knee, and knock the helmet backwards off instead, going for the nose break before you realize most of the nose is already shriveled away. But you definitely still connected with something, and he is not looking thrilled. Arena and Neros.
I will aim at the top one.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Oh, man.
Now, that is
still
gonna
9.
hit.
It's still a 9. Is that gonna hit?
Oh, it's a nut. I'm sorry, that does not hit.
I didn't think so.
That nap, Prin, the nap.
I should have given you fanaticism too.
That would work.
One should not be stopping me from hitting literally anything in this fight. Let's be real.
I'll give it to you
right.
next round.
Neros.
Yeah, we're gonna keep defense up, I think. Neros is going to take another swing at this guard here.
Roll to hit. A big hit.
Good
Roll
hit.
damage.
Oh, let's go!
Okay. So Neros, hit the extra damage button for me. Okay. So that is a total of 16 damage to this guy.
17.
17. You're right. It is a total of 17 damage that you do to this guy, which is more than his total health pool. So as Fieldheart gleefully looks on, fully prepared, he thinks every single swing he does is going to be the killing blow. You've been put on the defensive a little bit, but you wheel around and your sword finds purchase directly in the neck of this soldier, piercing all the way through, and then you pull it out to the side, lopping the head off completely on its exit, and then you point it at him. As it becomes his turn. And I need 2 evasion checks from you.
Heh.
Oh, 13 and 13. Let's see how this goes. That is a 13 and a 17.
It's a 12 and a 12, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a 12 and a 12.
It's a 12 and a 12. That's 2 hits then.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Neros.
Here it is.
Sorry, Rena. I don't think I'm buffing you next round.
Now, this is
Yeah, no,
really
you're good.
important. Your beetle skin is gone now too, isn't it?
It is, yes. I have 10 defense right now.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Less 1 damage on
Might
each
have to
attack,
shoot
though.
Neros too.
First damage you take is 12.
Okay, so 2.
Okay. 17.
Yeah,
7.
I think I'll be shooting Neros as well.
Wayla looks back at Rena with like a look of worry and like gestures towards Neros.
Neros, you have never fought an opponent
Rena's just
this
nodding
strong.
like, yeah.
This is one of the great heroes or villains that they speak about in stories. Attacks and strikes quicker than your eye can see, faster than your body can move. He is overwhelming. Despite his small stature, you might be in over your head if you don't get help soon. And as that doubt creeps in, you are asked to make 1 willpower saving throw, as Strebla is asked to make the other.
Is the buff for that still up at least?
Yes. All
Yes.
my buffs that I've
Yes.
thrown out are 3-minute buffs.
Neros, you pass.
Yay.
Where is willpower?
Second page, middle bottom-ish. And if I recall, it's near the section where your spell powers are.
Willpower, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a 12.
That is a 12. Again, you are saved by Wayla. You are saved by Wayla.
Dance,
now,
puppets.
Neros, I need I need observation check from you, Neros.
Okay. This is probably not going to be great. That's a 7.
So, you actually notice something. And you notice that the wisp that did that to you seems weaker. And you didn't make out any clear words. It seems like it might have used a lot of its resources and has to resort to weaker attacks now.
Interesting.
Good.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's your turn now, party.
Spirits of the earth, rise up. Heal my friend's wounds. Please. Gonna make my power check. Boop, boop.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna do some healing.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's power... What was it? Power 0 or power 5? Earth heal.
I think it's power
5?
0.
I'll double check.
Unless you're using a different spell from the one I'm thinking.
Spells. I, for some reason, closed the window. I apologize.
I do it all the time. Anytime I say, hang on, it's because I still haven't done it.
It is power 0 plus magic power.
Okay.
So this plus 5. Crit value of nothing.
Ooh.
Nero's heal 8.
Yeah, let's
Heal
go.
8. That is a solid heal.
Would you
and I
like me
pass
to still also heal, or?
Wait,
should I
let's still
take a-
nodding.
Okay, okay. You got it, you got it.
You gonna healing bullet then?
Yeah.
Okay, so that does not fail. And then you also heal 5 as a bunch of very nice comforting magic from the likes of Wayla and Rena encircle you and fill you with warmth, healing your wounds.
I shoot him like acupuncture in the back, just peep peep, and he's like, oh,
yeah,
this is lovely.
A little like syringe.
Directly in the back of the neck.
Strebla and Neros, you were given the opportunity to attack. What do you do?
No more distraction. No guards. You and me.
No.
He swings.
Neros is so good at shelving his self-doubts, he literally cannot see the abyss regrets.
He fails. That hits him. Roll your damage.
Uh-oh.
No, it's like your description of how Popo healed Wayla. I just hurl him at the back of Nero's head. He's
I bet you wish you'd taken that fanaticism buff now, Neros.
I mean, it's still 9 damage.
Magic weapon.
It is 9 damage, reduced by his armor to 3. This is how it feels, by the way. This is how it feels, by the way. This is how it feels when that happens to you. Doesn't it
I'm
suck?
still not sorry. I'm still I won't ever.
Yeah, neither am I.
sorry.
Neither am I. Eat that damage. Eat that.
I'm sorry you have to throw casters at me to do damage, Dolly.
I'm sorry that your willpower rolls are incredible. You drained all of their mana! And they didn't get you once!
I didn't earn the title of Stalwart Shield for nothing, Sword
Apparently.
Mistress!
Streamlight, it's still your turn.
Yeah, Streamlight's turn, huh?
Yeah, Neros, Fieldheart has not yet properly acknowledged your hits. And he looks like he's barely been touched.
That's okay.
Streamlight's
That's all right. We'll fix that.
Streamlight's just going to kind of smirk and just be like, I'll show you bring a sword to a... I'll show you bringing a sword to a fist fight. And
Can we say that was in character? Stribble, like, I'll show you the... Hold on. I'll show you.
I'll show you. Shut up, let me work. Let me work. I got this. I got this.
I got stabbed by a knife this morning. Cut me slack.
I'm going to use Power Assurance, and I'm going to hit him with a... called Reaping Slash.
Ah, beautiful. Roll your spellcasting check to start. And are you going to go after Fieldheart or one of the regrets?
It's the Fieldheart.
Fieldheart? Okay, let's see if his willpower is notably... Okay, yeah. It's an 11 total. Yeah, you full damage.
Okay, so
roll that power. Power 20 plus spellcasting.
Yeah, Power 20 plus... yeah. It's 5, crit 10. So that's a 13. 13 damage.
13 damage. The spell slams into him. It ignores. It doesn't deal physical damage, right? What damage type?
It is. Oh, I literally had it open in like 3 separate tabs. Slashing damage.
Slashing.
Yeah.
Slashing's physical, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it would be reduced by defense.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. So...
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. Wait, hang on. Which deals power 20 plus magic power,
magic damage.
There you go.
So it is magic. Sorry.
It is magic damage, and so the spell goes through his armor, and as the blade pierces through the armor without leaving so much as a scratch or dent in it, you can see blood start to spill out along the sides of the plate mail, forming a crimson red divot in the leather jerkin that he was wearing underneath. And he takes 13 damage.
Nice.
Very much leaving an impact mark, but he laughs. He looks very excited about this. Finally! A fight! This
poor guy.
I believe that's everyone's turn.
People is just going to smirk at me. It's a real shame we have to kill this guy. He's starting to grow on me.
Like a fungus.
Like a fungus.
Yeah, not in a good way.
Stay focused. He died a long time ago.
Now, I need...
He's about to do it again.
Strebla and Neros to both make willpower saving throws. You get a +2 to them.
12.
Got some fucking economy out of magic protection.
You can still feel that, like, thrumming on your eardrums. They're trying to do things, but you no longer hear words. The Abyss Regrets are doing their best, but it seems like for the time being, their attacks are going to be rather weak. Fieldheart, however, knows no such thing as a weak attack. I need 2 evasions from you, Neros.
Yep. It's a 13 and a 10.
So you dodge the first one, and then the second one wheels around. He's doing this bizarre thing where you can read an attack, but then there's always one that comes afterwards or before that you aren't prepared for. He's using one to feint and then the other to attack.
He's the dancer of the fucking Boreal Valley.
It seems to be throwing you off. You're not used to this rapid, fast pace of attacks that are being thrown at you here. And as the second attack finds purchase in your thigh, you're gonna take 16 damage.
Oof. All right, that's 5.
He is no slouch, and he is putting you through your paces. But it is the party's turn.
Wayla turns towards Rena, holds up a hand. Mind sharpen and blood boil. Rena, kill him! And I'm gonna give fanaticism to Rena.
Rena,
And
you have a
that
-2
does-
to evasion, but a +2 to accuracy?
Mm-hmm.
So that puts me back to normal?
It puts you at +1 over normal.
Okay. But I really cannot evade. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Hopefully you don't have to.
Yeah, you
Oh,
won't
fair.
have to, ideally.
Ooh, are you shooting Fieldheart?
Yeah.
Let's see if he can get a lucky roll here. He has to beat a 16. He rolled a 15. He is trying his best.
Tap it! Tap it! Tap it!
You do hit.
Time to roll a 1.
No.
Okay. And that's magic damage. So that ignores the armor. You actually hit him in the side of the face, Rena. The bullet slamming into his cheek, and he physically recoils. But he looks over at you, Rena, with sadistic, exquisite delight. He looks thrilled that you did that to him. And you may face some recourse for it as you push him over half health into bloody.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Boss fight! Phase 2! Phase 2!
I'm not gonna
Strebla,
like phase
Wayla,
2.
Neros.
I can't dodge anything.
Wait, Wayla, you already did yours.
I already
Strebla,
did mine.
Neros.
I buffed Rena.
He's thrown the 2 axes away. He's running around on all 4s.
He pulls out a 3rd axe and puts it in his mouth.
Yeah.
Tully's like, stop looking at my fucking notes, Hesper.
Fuck it. I can move an attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you can take a limited move and still take a lot of stuff like casting spells, which is up to 3 meters, but you have a base movement speed as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna kick Field Heart.
The urge to get the music from Dark Souls. Oh, I just put it on the playlist.
Dodges.
That's a 14 though.
He dodges.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he gets
16.
to roll. So.
Okay. Well, follow up with this. Oh, Jesus. Never mind.
What's the total?
11.
Yeah, 13. He dodges both your attacks. Striebla, this is your first time trying to hit Feelheart. You are now aware of how fast he is. What he lacks in brute strength, he makes up for in absolutely brutalizing speed. He is faster than the both of you.
He's like the goblins. You have to aim down.
Punch down. Got it.
Neros, you swing?
Yes.
Make jokes that get you a Comedy Central special.
What's the total on that? Oh, doesn't matter. 2 nat ones.
Oh.
Critical failure.
Okay.
You hit.
Neat. Let's. Big damage. No whammy. Fuck.
It happens. It happens. Are there any modifiers that I need to know about?
It is plus. Yeah, +1 damage, right?
+1 damage.
Okay.
Yeah. So 9.
He takes 3.
Yeah.
And it is treated as a magical weapon, but it is still physical damage that is resisted by defense. It's just some enemies have like magical resistance, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Now, you hit him because he critically failed because he was doing something. And 2 things happen here. There's a distinct ka-chunk from one of his axes as the handle of it grows.
Oh my god, what a weave!
Turning it into a 2-handed axe, and as the other one, he wheels back and he throws at Rena. I need an evasion check from you.
No!
Of course.
Come on, Rena. -2.
A 13 is the number to beat.
Where's
with
the
a -2. I don't know that that's possible.
With a -3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a 5.
That's a 5. Okay. Your total health is 17, correct?
Yes.
That's really good because I did roll 15 damage.
Ouch.
Minus that by your defense?
I minus that by 1 for my defense spell, my protection.
So -12. Yes. I'm at 5 HP.
Rena, the axe flies between all of your friends with absolutely precise aim. It connects directly into your shoulder, briefly embedding itself there. You have never been hurt like this. In all of your time adventuring or studying under your tutor, you have never ever once felt pain like this, and you have never suffered an attack like this. But you are
almost die.
You are distinctly aware of the fact that this would have killed you the other day, but here you are still standing. Shiblaneros, can I get willpower?
Yep.
As Fieldheart moves to a 2-handed axe instead of a 1-handed axe. Phase 2. Phase 2. 12 and 14. You both pass as the Abyss regret their decision to waste all of their MP so quickly. It would have been a solid move if any single one of them had hit
Freak
Neros.
yourselves upon my enchantment!
He just kept thinking about those cheese tarts, man.
Oh,
they carried him.
Cheese tarts will never shake my faith in my mother. It is now the party's turn.
They're just so good. Oh yeah, I'll let the casters go first.
Wayla is, she actually kind of shrugs. She's actually out of buffs for the first time. However, she is going to extend one hand towards Rena, one hand towards Neros, and focus, closing her eyes. Her ears go back, and the spirits of the earth will heal both of you.
After a spellcasting check, let's see.
They sure will. Okay, yeah, we're good. Power 0 plus 5 plus crit of nothing. Well, 5 to Neros and Rena.
You heal 5 damage. It's better than you had before.
Good.
Wayla's starting to look really tired.
Aren't you glad you took that nap? Rena, Nero, Streetblock, what do you do?
I'm gonna shoot him again.
Shoot him again.
Do it again.
Your magic damage does ignore his armor.
Let's
Holy
go!
shit!
Let's go!
Yeah, okay. Okay, roll damage for me.
Are we going for the other side of his face?
Yes! Reroll. Oh my god, you were one away from it critting again. Oh my god.
Always, always.
So that is 19 damage.
Plus 1.
20. That is 20 damage.
Really little. Plus 1.
Rena, here's what happens. Rena, the axe embeds itself in your shoulder, and you whip it out and it falls to the ground, and you take the rifle back up as it's slouched to your side, and you aim it at him, and instead of glowing orange, it glows red. As a shot so loud it hurts the ears of every single person on the battlefield rings out. Your ears will be ringing for seconds after this. The bullet whizzes past your friends, weaving past them, directly into Fieldheart's head, which promptly turns to mulch. The helmet flies off 10 feet behind him. His body falls over, now a bloody stump where his head used to be. He is dead, and that shot was exactly his remaining health pool.
Let's go.
There's normally no kickback on her shots, but she falls backwards.
It hurt. It hurt. That was. You not only did you survive the biggest attack you've ever been hit with, you also deal the biggest one you've ever dealt.
Just Streetbla's ears are kind of to the side. He just kind of mouths. What the f?
Yeah. Streetbla, Neros, you have 2 Abyss regrets that don't look like they're doing great.
Well, I'm out of mana, but I'm not out of options.
You still got punchies.
I'm gonna kick this one real bad.
Okay.
Then 11.
It evades it.
And that's all.
It evades
Jeez.
it. Wait, you have
You have fanaticism plus 2.
So the first one hits, the second one doesn't.
Okay. That's 12 damage.
Ooh, but you do its exact amount of health.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you bring the leg down and through it, dispersing the flames, and you hear a scream. An agonizing cry. The wailing of 1,000,000 souls with 1,000,000 regrets dispersing to be lost to a world deaf to their wails. As it dies.
Nice.
Glad that's the only part we have to think about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Neros, there is 1 remaining. It has a total of 11 health. Can you do it?
Yeah, Neros closes the gap.
That's a big hit. And absolutely more.
Neros
13
approaches this last little abyss regret and doesn't even make a big deal of it. He reverse grips his sword and says, "A lot like your master. You talk too much." It stabs it.
So you stab it, and it starts to fade the same as the other did. But instead of a wail, these little flame wisp faces fly away from it and around your head. You feel briefly like you can't react. And in that brief second, you hear the words, If you have it your way, you'll destroy the stars yourself, won't you? And then they disappear. Comment's over.
Comment's over. None of us heard that. Just Nero's heard that?
Yeah, just Nero's heard that. And that's the session.
Wow! Now.
Dolly, incredible!
Thank you!
Dolly, this was a joy. This was such a cool boss fight.
I'm really happy with how that fight went. I'm really happy with how that fight went.
Can we talk about how cool boss fights are in this system? I felt
they're incredible.
That was really intense.
They're immaculate. I loved that. That was so fun. I love Sword World. I loved the boss fight. I loved the encounter. I love that you napped. I love that only 2 of you did. I had something prepared for all of you. The -1 was very good, and I'm very glad I had that prepared because it did what I wanted it to do. You can avoid sleeping, but it's only gonna get harder from here.
We came in with full resources and still spent everything on this fight.
I am extremely happy with how that fight went. This was a great session. Thank you all.
Also, shout out to
happy
Dolly
about my
for her
roles,
fucking character voices.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Fieldred's maniacal laughter.
It's fun. I love a character that lets me evil laugh. I love it. I love it. It's my favorite thing to do. I am very, very happy with how the session went out. Thank you all very much for being here. Thank you to the audience as well. I hope you enjoyed it. This is episode 4 of the Wishing Well. A very fun session and a one-shot that should be going for a few more weeks, and we are rapidly approaching the final act of it, and I am very excited for the rest. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Hesper, for hosting the stream for this, and thank you to all my players for being here.
Thank you for running.
Yeah, seriously. Not only I talked about this a little bit recently with somebody, but like not only do I get an opportunity to take a break from GMing, but I get a chance to like play in my own world. Like, thank you so much for taking that on.
I'm really I honestly, if I can be honest, I work best with other people's worlds. Not like the settings that are in the books, but when a friend makes a world, I'm like, I can make this so cool. I can make this so cool. I love getting to DM in other people's worlds, and I'm honored to have been trusted with it.
Honestly, incredible. So let's do the shoutouts, the post-session shoutouts, right? Who are we and what have we got coming up? I guess we'll go right to left, right? Streebla? Scott, you got stuff going on?
Yeah. I may or may not have a few things coming up this week. I'm most likely going to be live. I believe I'm playing Castle Crashers at some point. Cat Girls, that's going to be fun. Other than that, I'll be around most likely. Keep an eye on my social. And I'll be back here next week for more Sword World.
Hell yeah, Sword World, Sword World!
Sorgwarg!
Sorgwarg! Neros, Ryusei, what do you got?
This is, I think, a normal week for the most part, except Saturday. Saturday is my birthday. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm thinking maybe I'll finally do that Chrono Trigger randomizer, do like an 8-hour stream. I think I can do that in 8 hours. It should be easy, right? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. So schedule will be out by tonight. So keep an eye on my Discord, my Blue Sky, the Positivity Discord, and yeah, it'll be fun.
Rad as hell. Rena, Pran, what do you got?
Tomorrow I've got the Soul Link with Carnage, and then on Friday I will be playing Billion Road to show off a weird and wacky board game before it gets delisted at the end of the month.
Oh.
It's being taken off of storefronts, and it's a unique enough and interesting experience that I'd like to give everybody the chance to actually see it and maybe decide to buy it before it disappears forever.
Didn't we play that together at some point?
We were going to, but we tried Fortune Street first, which is really whiplash if you do one after the other because it makes Billion Road very boring.
I think I do remember Billion Road. I must have tried it on my own, maybe?
Maybe. All I know is we didn't get the chance to because we were like, you know what? Actually, by comparison, this isn't fun. It's fun in its own right, but coming off the heels of Fortune Street is very difficult.
Fortune Street's killer, but I look forward to Billion Road though.
Yeah. It's. I will probably lose because the CPUs are horrendously difficult, but it's more fun with people. So
rad, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's my week.
And then Dolly, Miss Dolly Opera's Miss Sword Mistress herself, who was gracious enough to host this.
I have a stream every single day this week. Tomorrow
my
I'm
goodness.
at Slugs, Tuesday evening I'm at my own, Wednesday I am at my good friend Snarlers, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday I'm at mine. I will be somewhere every single day this week. I usually post about it on social media. I do not post the schedule lately. I should, but I don't. But you can keep an eye on my Discord as well as any of my social media accounts, and I will likely, probably, remember to post about it.
Incredible. We love Dolly. We love $1.50 Slice. Go follow her on social media.
If you want.
And of course, as always, I am Hesper Lamina, etc., etc., etc. I'm Hesper Lightwing. I'm your companion fairy. I'm here 3 days a week. You can follow me on social media Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I will be streaming here, but I stream on other people's channels a whole lot. And Expanse Enduring, of course, is Sunday, so you can also usually find me wherever we are hosting Expanse Enduring, which for the next couple weeks will be here. If you enjoyed today's game, we got another one coming up next week, so look forward to it.
It gets good from here.
With that, I'm going to go engage my disability and a beanbag, but we're going to raid into my friend Noelle. Noelle and Kay are they're currently playing a first-time play of Deltarune, so it should be spoiler-free. They're in Act 1. They're at the very beginning. It's one of my favorite games, and I hope you will enjoy hanging out with two beautiful ladies playing Deltarune for the first time.
Hell yeah!
Just because I don't know any Sword World friends to raid. Do we have a raid message? What's a good raid message based on today's game?
Wishing weld.
Wishing well.
Wishing well. That's
have
awesome.
no
Is there a gun
mana.
emote? Is there a rifle emote? Aim for the head.
No money, no mana, no maidens.
Maybe
Yeah.
not that one, Scott, given present events.
Good point. Good point.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
You can decorate it with whatever emotes
Wishing
you want.
weld.
But this is a recommendation. If you have a sub to me, you can use these emotes. Otherwise, use whatever emotes you think are great. Noelle is a cow. Kay is a mouse. They're beautiful and amazing and fun together. They're some very fun people, and I like hanging out with them a lot. So I hope you will as well. With that in mind, I'm going to, instead of flying off the top of the screen, gently flutter down to rest on the floor and lay on my back and stare at the ceiling for the next, 12 hours. I'm just not...
New woman dropped!
Great idea.
New woman drops to the floor!
Also would have been a really good raid message.
New woman dropped? Yeah, that's true.
It's their anniversary, right?
The woman?
It is Noelle's it's Noelle's transiversary.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
New woman dropped.
Goodbye, everybody. New woman dropped.
Bye.
Bye. And we are rated, and we are...
Real quick, I have a very short thing for us to talk